I could have set it up right there in the middle for a live feed. I could have probably done a live feed for like 6 hours.
Don't put that light inside of there, dude. Depending on what you're doing, you just have to produce.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh shit! So I think, you guys, I'm gonna go home and come back in the morning because I got coffee all over my phone and like and it's starting to malfunction a little bit. So I gotta go clean it up. But tomorrow when I come back, I don't think I'm going to be recording or Facebook Living because I think I just want to be here. You know, like every instinct in my body says record, 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 but I think I'm just going to be here. Because it's not about saying you were here, it's about being here, right? That's what I think. I mean, it's just so much to take in, you know what I mean? I feel like change is coming. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Try and show up if you can. I know people have lives and everything, but this is really important. This is super important. We need to be here. Be a part of the good change. Be the change you want to see in the world. How are you going to show up in the world? How are you going to show up in the world when it all goes wrong? I know where I'm going to be. At the end of all this, which side do you want to be on? That's it. See you later.
Oh man. What's going on, G? How you feeling?
Good, man. You good?
I'm good. I am.
Who's dealing with your shit online, man?
Oh man.
You better stop. You got Russian bots fucking your shit up.
Hella Russian bots.
Stop.
So yeah, I contacted a few different PR companies, and they're like, we did the scrub. Like, there's all kinds of bots on your
You
shit.
can't do it.
Yeah, but no, I'm doing some interviews with some people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like some big ass interviews to just kind of clear shit up. They're on there calling me a monarch, a terrorist warlord. I'm like, bro, we gotta clear this up real quick. It's fun.
Stop.
You know,
Yo,
this
they're
is
catching
humbling,
this is
but
overseas, though.
That shit.
bro, overseas. I'm saying that's why I'm like, yo, hold on. So we're doing some stuff. I already did like one interview. About to do a couple other ones tomorrow. Like,
You need to get on that Vice, that Loud.
yeah,
You need to post something on World Star.
yeah, probably should post on the World Star. Good Lord. Actually, yeah, we got to contact the World. I'm glad you said that. I forgot about that.
How many years have I been preaching World Star to?
Yeah, no, that's real. Especially right now.
World Star is where it's at.
Come on. This is a whole vibe right now, though.
It's definitely a whole
And
vibe.
I was seeing it too. I was having everybody, hey, what's it looking like? 'Cause today was just a PR day. I was like, man, let me step back and do a PR day. But I was seeing the loving.
I took a picture of you and I was like, I said God, but I don't know who that is. And then I Googled it.
Got you. Yeah, that's me. Nice.
Quick question. These lights were off like till late recently. Why are they off now?
Something in the city.
Park is closed, huh?
The city moves strategically.
Yo,
They
you-
turn
Yeah, we
on
can talk.
the
We can
lights
talk to them.
This is
But
something I thought about
specifically,
too, right?
so either they're gonna storm, or they're going to let the lights turn off so somebody can do something stupid, so they can blame the whole thing.
everyone, yeah.
The other thing is that the precinct is unboarded now. There's people.
The precinct is unboarded. Oh, but are they in there now?
They
Okay, yeah.
went- no,
That's what I.
They
Okay.
went in there last night. And Crystal's.
There's 2 security guards there.
Okay.
They
Got
went in
you.
there.
And then there was somebody.
That's
who
our
wanted to go
biggest
inside.
bargaining chip for
Gotcha.
100%.
Like they
Yeah,
did
we
take me to
own
see
a
that.
fucking. Dude, we own a precinct, dog. That's our bargaining
Don't
chip.
they want you to go in there? So they can
No,
That's our bargaining
that's
chip.
what they wanted yesterday. So that was why our whole job, or at least my whole job, was to make sure no one got in there.
Somebody was.
'Cause they wanted us to do that.
Earlier because
No, yeah,
wanted
I
to
saw
go
it.
inside. I was like, don't go in there. That's what they want, right?
I know. That's why I had to talk to him because I was like, man, on FaceTime I talked to him because I know him. He's one of the homies, but he was like trying to do his, whatever, and they were just trying to just be there. But I'm like, that's not it. We didn't take this by force. We didn't take, it's just this is just a demonstration. So you gotta follow them same, protocols.
Cover of the New York Times today.
What was?
This whole thing.
This was? Good Lord.
Because Trump tweeted last
Tweeted.
night, and
Yep.
the governor, mayor, and the congresswoman were like, shut up.
Yeah.
He's like, you better take back your city or I will. These ugly anarchists have taken over Seattle. He
Yeah.
goes, you need to
Raz,
scoop it.
dude.
Just everybody.
You know, I mean, handle that shit. Online and shit.
I got you.
Hey,
Yeah. No, we can't let that be the downfall of all this.
you know what's up, man.
Yeah.
And then
You've been working really hard for this shit right now. Man. You've been working really hard for this shit.
I appreciate
I don't
it.
like how they're assassinating this shit.
I appreciate it, bro.
With that shit.
I'm on it. Just disputing everything I can. But it does come with the territory.
Yeah. But I'm saying,
Imagine if we had Twitter back with, MLK and Malcolm X, bro. Oh, my Lord. That would be horrible.
That's why people always ask me why I don't speak, because I know
Because you know what it is. Yeah.
I'm good. I got enough people already talking to me.
But yeah, man.
You know how many videos I got of Eric drunk on the floor with his Bro, come on. You already know.
It is what it is, man. It's assassination, and,
Yeah. No, they have a few different tactics, and that, that's what it is. But no, man, this just popping. It's big. I'm fucking with it. No, I'm not. I'm staying out here already. What's going on, y'all? How goes it? All right, man. What's good, G? How you doing, man? Man, doing well. Yeah, man. Good to see all y'all out here. Had to have a little PR morning, PR day. Get that shit together. But, man, we're not losing any steam. Everybody's out here. Ooh. Are you getting it going? It's funny you have to think about all the different people out here that are like off of weird shit.
We just had the weirdest shit. I thought this couple was trying to take her home. They were like touching her a little too much.
Take her?
Yeah, they did like weird pictures. Like,
Hey, don't let people touch you.
And then she came up to me and
No, you're being too nice. Don't let people touch
they
you.
told me I just sacrificed myself for her. Like if the cops come, like I have to like beat up the police.
What?
But I was like,
Nah.
I got you.
Yeah, you have two different sides. You have the real nice side, and then you have the hey nigga, back up. You need to be doing that like, or be like, hey, I'm not a like don't be touching me like that. Hey, appreciate you, but hey, or I don't appreciate you. Fuck back. Yeah, you got both the sides. You gotta know how to shift that a little bit better sometimes. Yeah, she don't like touching already. Nah, that's a mess though. Man, oh man. Yeah, there's so many more people here. Like, oh, it's safe to come out? Oh, cool, black party. I'm like, shit, come on out. It's on the news. It's all over the place. International. People are looking for a terrorist. No, I'm saying for them. I don't think it's safer or less safe. No, it's not. It's less. They think it's more safe because they're not getting bombed by the police or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
It just seems like there was no people here yesterday, the day before,
Yeah.
at this time of night. And it's like, why now? It's like, oh, because it's on the news?
Because it's on the news, because it's popping, because like whatever.
Instagram photos
You're not having to get tear gas and stuff. We was going through all the worst shit, you know, and then trying to hold it down, going on all the bullshit between everybody.
At one point, we were just running from tear gas. I'm like, Katie, okay, let's leave. And she goes, I came to protest. I'm like, yeah, but we didn't just come to get tear gas.
Right? Yeah. No, exactly. But no, it's different now.
Look how pretty this song is.
It's pretty fucking fire.
It's a pretty song.
Oh, yeah, send that to me.
Yeah.
We'll
I
post that
posted
for sure.
it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know, it's fire. But yeah, it's definitely a lot going on here. Man. Walk around. What's going on? Man. You hear him calling me a... You hear him calling me a monarch, bro? Terrorist warlord, monarch.
Yeah, I like warlord.
What's going on?
I like Afro warlord. That's like the greatest accomplishment
Ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody wants to be a gangster, a mobster, a fucking warlord.
That's in the history books now.
Yeah.
Warlord.
That's definitely his history now. What's everybody doing on the corner over there? By the precinct.
People just standing around talking.
Any of the homies out there?
No, I don't know.
Where'd Rooks go?
I haven't seen him since I got here.
I don't know. Where did Blair just go?
You have his number? Can you call him? You got the solo wheel going. See, everybody's out here. These people were not here last night. Not here the night before. This was the shift that I was like, yo, we need people to be out here for the 12 to whatever the fuck. And it's like, what, almost 1 already?
1:30.
1:30? Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't see Fox coverage, you guys. No, there's Fox coverage. Even check my page. I posted one of the ones that was on Fox where they were calling me a terrorist warlord and a monarch. Oh, geez, Lord. People believe anything, and it's honestly funny until it's not funny. But right now it's pretty amusing. Ma. Oh, man. Nah, man, I'm trying to be a discreet terrorist warlord. You feel me? What's going on with y'all? How you guys doing? What's going on? How's enjoying yourself? How long you been out here?
A little bit, couple hours.
Nice. Did
you not perform? Like, they
No.
have you,
No. So I've been bringing out my equipment every day so people could get on the PA system and everything, and like even the projector screen, we brought that out and everything.
Oh, that was you. Oh, y'all really
Yeah,
want some-
but I wasn't going up on the mic myself because there's so many people saying, you know, oh, Raz is here being a terrorist warlord. He wants to be here out for himself or promote his music, and I'm like, bro, I haven't played any of my music. I haven't done anything. Bring a microphone for everyone else. But what we realized is that it's crazy. You saw the tweet from Donald Trump. Like, you saw, I don't know if you guys saw the news stuff. The news is calling me a mouth thing. Just go check Wrestle on Twitter. You'll be like, that was last night. I was like, all right, let me check real quick, but I still popped out. And then I was like, this morning or whatever was like a PR day where I was just like, let me try and get this stuff together. But pretty much what it is that it's not. So at first we were thinking that they put he kind of put a target on us and me because everyone's all the news is putting me as the leader of this all. So it's like that almost seems like that is a target. But we were wondering who would that be from, if that's like a target from some like government organization that might want to get me. But then now I realize that no, it's just any people that believe that. So any kind of, whether it be alt-right or far left or any kind of Proud or any kind of stuff like that would be like, yo, he's a terrorist, we want to take him out. That's the things that I need to be mindful of, so I'm just being mindful of that as I move around. But other than that, we're not worried about anything. It's just, it is what it is.
Like, I remember just a couple days
For a
ago,
while, I was not.
Being out here, like, for real, you got into, that scrap with your brother and shit. Like, you were
for a while, I was not. It was like going without sleep for so long. I was out here 24/7, just trying to make sure everybody was good, hold it down. Like, when I'm leaving, everyone's like,
tear gas,
all that stuff. But everyone was so, worried about Proud Boys coming in here. If someone got shot over there, I was trying to, I was right here, right here, yeah. Happened right here, right? Yeah. So, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, gotta go to the drawing board, gotta bring in barricades. Went and tried to get 44,000 pounds worth of concrete barricades to protect people from that. Because that's about the 5th time that someone has ran into a crowd of protesters out here that I've seen. And then hopped out and then shot them. So I was like, okay, need to protect from that. I should be strapped and have that be as a measure where you can see the rifle on me, you can see to just stay away.
You got on the mic with that, like, motherfuckers in heat, if y'all hit the barricades.
Yeah,
No one be scared. Everybody say no fear.
Just for see, you heard.
Everybody not scared, say yeah. All right, cool, no one's scared. All right, great. Everybody with heat to the edge.
And that's when everybody else left, pretty much. Like, it's about my time to go.
Everybody who's white up. It's like, oh, we already heard.
Yeah. It was a mess. So, but I was like, I didn't feel right if I didn't let people know that we heard on the police scanner that 30 Confederate flag, like, skinhead, whatever. They said, what did they say? 30 white supremacists that were coming up from Madison. And then this many were coming up from Pine Street, or whatever, down in downtown. So I was just like, I don't feel right just letting people be sitting ducks and not saying anything. So even though I'm not trying to push the fear-mongering, I was telling people, yo, chill, it's all chill. Then I was like, I still feel like the need that I need to at least let you know so that, so you had consent, you're there, like, so you make your own choice. And that's why I was like, all right, let's hold down this. But yeah, that was it. That was the first time that we pulled that out. And it was like, And then the next day, the PR was positive, like, hey, these guys, Rassimone's protecting the community. Please, I need that.
Where y'all get saved?
I need that. Please. He circled me around like 3 times yesterday.
Yo, because you keep your ass safe, bro. What are you talking about?
I appreciate it.
Just talking about that PR.
I appreciate it.
Bless, well, general.
I feel like it's like
Okay, what'd you know?
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
Mural? Sidewalk mural? The extra, we have the businesses.
Oh, the boards? Ooh, that's fire.
Boards for mural.
What's going on, G? I gotta see you too. Say that thing. Say that thing. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
We centralize the restrooms so that they can be cleaned every day in a place that's outside of our barrier, and they have.
I didn't talk to the SPU lady this morning. Did you guys talk? You talked to her? Okay, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. See, no, it's crazy how things get flipped like that. Like, we've been literally talking to SPU, SDOT, the mayor's assistant. The fire chief is like my best friend now. You know what I mean? Like, we've been talking to all these guys like regularly throughout the day, making sure that everything's, all the citizens, the people that live here are still being serviced, that they're still, we got ingress and egress, even though we need our protection so that people aren't rolling through and hitting us and shooting us. He did seem real. And it's like, you never know. You need to be mindful of it because, but it's like, you're not a politician. she's a politician. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day.
Yeah, when she's on video, she's like got her face Carmen
The fire chief Scoggins. Chief Scoggins, yeah.
Like he comes out there, he's like, hey, like, so everybody just wear your mask and shit.
He really wants the best for everybody. That's what he does. You know, just from what I've seen. And then just I like heard him. I felt his vibe. The first time I met him, I was like, he seemed like a real dude, but I'll watch. And then as time goes on, everything he'll hit me up on anything, any kind of like little emergency, or he sees some kind of issue that might be happening. He's like double checking, trying to make sure it's good, being super respectful. He walked me into the precinct, bro. Exactly. That's why I said no one's ever said fuck the fire department like that. Yeah.
Fuck the fire goes straight from the He's like,
Nah, he was the one, like, he been on the same page as me, like, bruh, you know, don't fall for the bait. Like, they left the door unlocked at the police precinct. So that's why our whole job was, like, protect the precinct, because that's going to protect the people and it's going to protect the movement. So, no, but that's the police shit. That's the police. So, me and Scoggins, the fire chief, walked in. He walked in. He's like, let's walk in there. I was like, okay, cool. Let me videotape it. So me and Scoggins, like 2 days ago, walked into the police precinct, was checking everything. So he's like, the door's unlocked. Just as we thought. That's kind of weird, you know? So, okay. He walks in there. He's like, okay. He walks in there. He's like, it's just the lobby. The lobby's kind of trashed a little bit. We're like, that's weird. Like, it's all like they just kind of left their shit, like water bottles all over the place, right? Generator in there. Powerade, Diet Coke, hella Diet Cokes and shit. Niggas are stressed. But no, and then we go, and then we check the other door, locked. Check the other door, locked. Check the other door, locked. So if you got into the precinct, you would just be in this small little, you know, it's a trap. You're just in this small little lobby. So that's what they were banking on, that we would go in, see that we got the precinct, and then open the door and go in there. You know, we might not light it on fire, but they're thinking that we would open the door and go in there and probably be like, hey, we're in the precinct, we own it now, you know. But we're like, no, we're not going for that. That's a false victory. That's just a simple war tactic. You know how you can read that up on any war books, you know?
The timing of the Proud Boys announcements and rumors.
And then so we started watching the cameras. So we tapped into the city cameras. We're looking at the city cameras at the same time that the scanners are going. The scanners are saying that there's 30 Proud Boys on 2nd and Pine, 30 Proud Boys on 18th and Madison, and we're looking on there and we don't see any Proud Boys. We don't see anything.
Folks walk up to us to be like, they're right there, they're right outside of Blick. Naturally, we walked right the fuck there. Right the fuck to Blick.
Nothing. See, and that's where it gets deep, and it's so crazy because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, you know. I just be listening, you know. I'm like, no, that couldn't be. No, that's not. That's crazy. But then you start seeing like the police scanner shit. We refuted that we completely was a lie. Then when you literally what you just said, people in the crowd come up and be like, yo, brothers, I just saw him right there. How many times did I see people? How many times do you think people came up to me and said that same shit? And so then you start thinking, who the fuck are you? I've never seen you before. Why are you telling me that there's a bunch of white supremacists coming up? And then we go and check, and they're not a single white supremacist. No, there's nothing. Like, we all have phones and cameras and stuff like that. It was good, G. We all have all that. So it's like, so how is... It was sketch. You start realizing, most definitely, bro. Where you at? That way? In the field or where?
I've been everywhere all night. I was just up there for like an hour or two.
Okay. Yeah, come back around, watch my 6 in a sec, buddy. So we start realizing, we're like, nah, that's not a thing, and this is pretty trippy. And then that all goes in and coincides with all these weird-ass Russian bots, you know, these bots literally having locations in Russia. Like, that's when you're like, yo, that's crazy, because you would never think that you would be putting This is what I'm hearing from this PR team that I hired, that said that they're scrubbing this, and they found that it's all bot activity. But then with the whole thing, the point of
like Nikita and other people too, or just you?
It's mostly been me, because when you look at it, so national news, national news is calling me the terrorist warlord leader and now the monarch of this new country called CHAZ. That's what the national news is saying. So then that was followed up with Trump's tweet saying, you need to get the fuck over here. If you guys don't handle it, then we're sending the military. Handle your shit, Seattle. So pretty much everyone just put a target on my head specifically. And then, you know, if I follow whatever, then it's everyone. It gets dispersed. But it's mostly me.
Bars like when the looting
When the looting stars, the shooting stars, yeah.
And you have to respond.
He's a rapper, bro.
Like, cool, now I gotta hit the studio.
Right? Yeah, hold my strap, man. Nah, but yeah, it's mostly that, and you know, that's why I've been trying to stay away from other like organizations and shit like that. Like I know Nikita personally doesn't want to be associated with me in that way because of political reasons. Oh, even though we, you know, so that's like, all right, I'm not a politician. I'm just a real nigga. That's all. So like, I'm just keeping it real. It is what it is. I'll take the brunt if I need to, but my whole thing is that for this whole point up until now, I just didn't want to take anything away from the movement. So that's why I'm like, hey, bring the microphone for everyone else. I'm not going to touch it for the whole time unless I need to make a security announcement. You know, I don't want to take away from the movement and make it about me. But now the media made it about me, and so now I have to clear it up and figure out. So that's why I was like, let me take some advice from someone else. Let me try and check a couple different PR companies, some people that have gone through some crazy shit like this, and figure out the best way to approach this so that the movement can keep on going on, so that peace can be kept with everyone, and you know that I'm not taking away anything from it.
I feel like you're noticeable, but people want to hear your voice.
And that's the issue, is that a lot of people want to hear my voice. A lot of people want some, you know, they're coming at me for direction or just for some type of word of encouragement or something. And I'm wanting to like silence it because of all of these issues and that. So then it's like they kind of win. But then if I do speak too much, then they might win by drawing attention away from all of the speaking that's going on. So it's a weird, like, you're in this kind of, you know.
There's a whole situation with did y'all all watch the thing that Langston?
Yeah.
Langston,
Yeah.
Okay, was that the meeting with the mayor?
Yes.
So yeah, I was invited to that, but I skipped it. That was like 3 o'clock or something like that, to talk about what was going to happen over there.
And like the whole, like they spent the majority of the time talking about
bullshit.
Biden and who didn't.
Yep,
And like,
that was the same mayor meeting I went to over there, and I didn't get invited to that. I bogarted my way. I slipped in. I was like,
And then when I
hey.
listened earlier today, it's like the majority of the time, it's like, yo, how come? And like, they were like, not even subs, like just like act, right? Like, what's the name? Is it Evna? No, what's her name? How do you say her? Everybody was just kind of like, you know, like David, like Rashyla, like, how come folks weren't invited to the table? Like, this is a classic move where it's a closed door sort of situation. It's like, you know, this is standard. It's like, you know, this kind of happens all the time. And, you know, there are elders who have been in the scene for quite some time. It's like, you know, like how, like, was there any part of you that thought to invite other people or ask who else is here or like to live stream, you know, some of the situation? Like, I've already, like, I think there's...
Hell, it's just sus, bro.
It's
very sus.
But like in general, like at a macro level, there's a lot of suspicion, reasonably so.
Yeah.
And you can put, like, you have to. There are only so many people you can trust at like flat out.
Yeah.
And like even a handful of days ago, when Sawant was here, and like homeboy cut out Sawant. And it was like the day that I had actually like introduced myself.
Okay,
It was like some dude took the microphone from Sawant and was like, you haven't been out here, like you don't know, like you're not gonna affect any change. And then I like came up to you and was like, yo, that's not right. Like what?
Yeah.
It was actually Prenovo was like, no, just like take the microphone. And then I got up and was like everybody has to fight their own way sort of deal, right?
Yeah.
But like in that moment, I was like, I don't need to take the microphone. I'll just take the microphone.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you won't say something about the fact that like this dude is just ignorant, like up here.
See how goes it.
Yeah, like it feels like there are only a handful of voices that we can actually like trust at times.
Yeah. And then there's dissension being created and rumors being spread about all of those voices to try and silence those voices and then try to put up the other ones. So, and what sucks about this, but it's a classic tactic. I've been through this shit so many times. It's a tactic that even the FBI uses or anyone. It's a war tactic. So, I remember one time I was being investigated for some things with the FBI, and what they did is they would knocked on my neighbors' doors, and what did they tell my neighbors? They said, we're investigating a crime ring of burglaries. Because that's what a neighbor would worry about, is me coming in and taking their stuff. Then they would go to, what was the other thing they did? They went to a girl that I was talking to at the time. It was her mom's house. They went to her mom and said, hey, we're investigating some atrocities that might have happened to your daughter, then they don't say Raz. Then they say, do you know this person? And then they show my picture. So it's like guilt with association, but they're still watching their words so that they're saying in a certain way. It's like, we're investigating a ring of robberies, da-da-da. Do you know this person? And they say your name and show the picture. So they're not saying, hey, Raz is doing this, but they're doing things, they're saying random things, because they were trying to get me on some kind of, I think it was like a drug charge or something like that. Nothing to do with any of those things. But they're going into people and they're trying to get at people that would, like, trying to pull at your heartstrings. So something that would affect you. So if you're a woman, they might talk about this or might talk about that. They went up to this one girl and they knew that was a prostitute, and luckily she was a friend of my friend's sister. So she, yeah, right, friend of my friend's sister. So she like later came and said, hey, I don't know Raz, but I know you know him. Like, here's a heads up. This is what happened. It's really weird. But she was a prostitute at some point. Never met her before. But they came up to her and said, hey, we're investigating this. It was like a knifing. It was like 8 different people. It was something that had just happened. It was like 8 people had like knifed this woman or something like that, and possibly like sexually assaulted her or whatever. But it was like 8 different people in the area that she's in. And so they said, we're investigating this. And then, do you know any people in these pictures? And then they show pictures, and a couple of those pictures have me in them. So it's like that was their tactic. They're not trying to get me on that or anything, but they're trying to get her to speak anything that she might know about me, because she might be like, you know what? Fuck snitching at this point. If he's messing, doing this thing, and that hurts me, or this thing, like, because now you've just indirectly insinuated and indirectly made an accusation about something that someone cares about deeply. And so now you're like, boop. And then you're like, okay, no. Because then it's like, yeah, well, fuck that shit. Because, you know, there's a line. It's like, no one likes the tattletale. If you're a gang member, you don't snitch on your other gang members. You're not just over here trying to call the police and weaponize the police on someone so they can get hurt. You know what I mean? Like, we all have our kind of like, there's a certain line of like, either whether it's a code or like telling or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? If you're innocent bystander and you call the police when someone's getting hurt, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But we all have some kind of like, don't just jibber jabber your mouth for no reason type shit, right? So we all have different levels of that code or whatever. But pretty much that goes out the window when people start messing with kids or start doing shit like that and doing weird shit. Then you're like, hey, call the authority, do anything that you can. Anything that's pulling at you, like, that's fucking wrong, that's not right. Then you're like, who the fuck do we have to call to get on this person? So they know that, and it's just simple tactics like that. So that's why you start seeing all these little random things that are going up, and that's why those bots will try and direct things in that way to make you feel some way in some type of way, because they're trying to be effective. Like, it's just trying to be effective, just like any media. Like, if we're not going to, it's just like social media, all that stuff. Instagram doesn't want to show you anything that you don't want to see. They change their algorithm to make it so it'll only show you what you want to see. So they start tracking what you do. Same with the advertising stuff. Same with the reason why you have Alexa in your home, or Google or Siri. They don't want to make things more convenient for you. Yeah, it is. It's live still. This is accountability. That's all. But yeah, they don't want to make things more convenient for you. They want to be able to advertise everybody's live, right? It's gonna get captured, whatever the fuck happens out here. But they want to make things more convenient for you and make it so it's one of those things where, it's just capturing the you know, whatever is going on. But just to make it so now that they can advertise to you easier or be more effective with their advertising. So now your ad dollars aren't being spent just on nothing that's not being watched. You know, if you're looking up all these karate things, then now I'm going to be giving you all these karate commercials because I'm thinking I'm going to get that shit. You know what I mean? But now when you're thinking of weaponizing that, because any kind of new technology is someone's going to always try and figure out a way to weaponize it. So you have to think of weaponizing every single technology we have. They're going to try and figure out a way to weaponize it. Even if it's like doctor shit, health shit, or whatever, science, biology, whatever, they're going to figure out a way to weaponize it. So when you think of advertising and algorithms and all that stuff, that's where we have these bots and all these things coming up, and that's how you get weaponized, and it's just looking to be the most effective. So they're not going to be saying some dumb shit that doesn't hit you. It's going to be some shit that hits you, and hits you specifically, because they've been doing this shit for so long. So it's like, man. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of weird when you think about it.
It's like, we already have 1,000 reasons not to trust everything.
Yeah.
Whether it's health, from the, you know, Tuskegee experiments, whether it's, you know, police enforcement, you know.
Yeah.
You know, given their birth, like the reason they were established.
To wrangle slaves?
Yeah, right. It's like,
Nah.
it's tough.
No, most definitely. But no, it's a trip though. Hey, but good to see you guys. Most definitely stay safe out here. Most definitely take care, y'all.
Literally, don't get hurt.
He said, literally, I got you, cut. What are you talking about?
Look at all this that we can look.
Which one is this?
This is Josh.
That's the one we talked to on the
Yeah.
phone? Okay, got you.
So we've got some decisions to make.
Got you.
Yeah, and then
Most
there's
definitely.
our packages.
Okay. Most
And
definitely.
he'll do a flat fee for
What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Bruh. This shit, bro. I'm a monarch now, too. Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah. This is... I definitely did not think that this is what I was going to be doing 30 days ago. 2020 has been fucking wild, bro. For real. Everything. I'm just waiting on what, like, a tsunami out here and aliens. That's about it, right there.
A tsunami would not surprise me.
At the least. Yeah.
Couches. We bought some of those couches out here.
Oh, fuck. Who was that person that that was trying to donate those like 10 couches? Oh, I got fuck.
I'd be here with my laptop all day long.
They were trying to donate 10 couches out here. What was her name? What's her name? It was a trans person named what?
Oh yeah.
Was it the gal sitting over?
I was sitting down with them for like 40 minutes or something like that.
Blue. X?
Blue, yeah, Blue.
Okay, I've got her.
You got the info? Nice. Yeah, they're trying to give away like 10 or 20 couches or some crazy amount.
I'm in here.
It's in double digits. I
I
remember.
love the couches.
Yeah, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. Yeah, people got the basketball hoop out there. You been hooping, buddy?
Somebody just got
No,
done.
you got too much shit going on.
I think somebody just got done.
They were just bullshitting over there.
Earlier there was a thing up with your picture on it.
Where? Oh, okay.
Oh, Monday
Got
and
you.
Tuesday thought I was a kid, bro. Straight, like, I had the corona in my hand. There's comments like, hey, why are you letting teenagers drink, bro? They thought I was a teenager.
That's funny as shit. No, that's the homie though. That was out there, I think. Yeah, a couple couches over here. Let's hope there's no rain.
I like how you use certain stuff. So like, I don't know if you want extra.
Yeah, bro. Had to. But check on these guys real quick here. What's going on? Z? How you doing? Oh man, this is popping. Man, this shit crazy, G.
Bro, this is crazy out here, bro. These guys got tents.
This is different, right?
Farms.
How you doing, buddy? He said, all we need is cows.
Trying to kill this.
And I like
CHAZ
this,
bullshit.
Right?
I'm
not
not
CHAZ, bro.
You know?
Nah.
We did the whole thing over here. We were like, we
don't fuck with CHAZ.
Smoking
Hey, no,
rocks.
we did the whole thing. We did the whole thing over here. We're like, bro, how many of you motherfuckers voted on CHAZ? They know.
That's why I said, yeah, we did that. We did that last night too.
I was like, okay, now that we did that, how many motherfuckers really, you know what I'm saying? This is where we.
Because when you say that, then you're implicating yourself into a lot of shit. Yeah,
I
like
didn't sign up to be no terrorist. I signed up to fucking change my narrative. That's the difference.
exactly. Hey, he's a rapper.
I'm a rapper. I just don't. No one wants to put me in the studio because I'll eat motherfuckers. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Reactions.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you the type of cat that can put them poetry on buses, though. I come with haters, nothing but haters.
Hey, come on. Come on. Bro, it is a fucking block party out here, for real. But to be honest, I'd much rather have a block party out here than a battle with the cops.
They need to turn this into free city, bro. Like it is. They need to keep it like it is for the people. Homeless people are not starving right now around in this area, at least.
Oh yeah, and there's so much food out here.
Right, nobody is. You're not starving right here, bro.
They've been saying that we're starving, that we got a warlord,
There's
that
so
terrorist
much water,
warlord.
there's so much water being given out.
So much trade over here. We got so
Bro,
much
it's
game over here.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
We're
It's like food stations everywhere, hot food, all kinds of
Tell
shit.
the news and record that real shit. Raz is real, man. Record that real shit, man. If you don't believe it, talk to the brother, man. Give him
Nah.
a chance. Record that real shit.
Is this Raz from CHAZ?
Yeah, right. No, my guy. Stop it. Out the way. Stop it. He did nothing to do what we have. That's all right. Everything he did was his right, right?
Nah, yeah, are we American citizens? Yes.
I'm not sovereign.
And I'm just,
I know my social security.
I'm an American citizen that just likes to carry a gun on him all the time.
Every day saying, "Hey, I'm going." That's dope, bro. They live across the street.
That connection is amazing, bro.
They see what we're doing.
That connection is amazing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So we showing them something different than getting fucking.
Okay, good.
Like a hero, bro.
Nah,
That's already out there in the raps.
Yeah.
You ain't really got to worry about it.
I've been super transparent about
we need
things.
to make sure that we ain't got no more shit like that showing up about you because you've been out here for the movement regardless, bro.
Most definitely.
That out here talking about
Yeah.
class cops out. Fuck those.
Yeah, but you already know that's that weird shit. Just like we were just having that conversation, bro. We were just having this conversation, and I was talking to these random, you know, people, homies or whatever that knew me. And they're like, yo, because they were like, yeah, we were here when that stuff happened. And I was talking about how we were going on the police scanners and it was saying 30, you know, white supremacists over here, 30 white supremacists over there. But then we checked the actual cameras, you know, the cameras and the city cameras, and none of that, nothing. And they're like, yeah, like we were thinking it sounds super sus because like we had somebody come over to us and it was like, yo, there's white supremacists, there's Proud Boys over there on the corner right there. There's a big group of Proud Boys right there. And so he's like, and so naturally, he said, naturally, I ran over there to see if they were, and nothing. And everyone, how many times have you heard someone say, there's Proud Boys over, there's Proud Boys? How many times do you think? 27 times? How many times have you heard Proud Boys on the approach right now? 300? How many times you heard it? The whole fucking night. So that's how we know we have, you know, infiltrators that are doing weird shit, that are trying to create dissension and trying to instill fear-mongering. They're really terrorists.
Yeah, when you're trying to march on peaceful protesters, you're coming out here with 30 people with guns.
Yeah. No, there are actual terrorists among us. We just don't know what the fuck. But they're not for here. They're not for what we stand for. They're not for the people. They're probably for the top 1 percentile that are throwing these terrorists out here and trying to make it seem like we're those terrorists. And that's what's fucked up.
They're trying to say that. Want to come here and listen to us? We're gonna bring this shit to them. They didn't want to come here and hear these stories. They didn't want to come here and feel this pain and this anger. So we're gonna march these streets and we're gonna bring this shit to their doorsteps. And I'm gonna make sure everybody is fired up about this shit. Don't let this place get deserted going on. No. Yeah, we're not. We're gonna leave here around 1:30. So most people start showing up around 3 anyways. And people start getting this shit don't really start getting packed until 3.
I'm about to check the intersection here in a second and go get to some other shit that's live over there.
Not everybody's gonna be marching.
But 1:30 though, bro? 1:30?
1:30.
Okay. You're about to be here until, you say 4 probably?
Yeah, 4.
Wait, it's 2 o'clock right now, right?
Yeah.
About 2?
It doesn't even feel like 2 either.
Hey, what's going on? Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, I have a question. We're live right now. Just so you know. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so
it's a weird world that we live in, right?
what would you like? What kind of message would you like to give?
Yeah, I was thinking like.
What are we doing right now? Like as
like
right now,
name.
what are we
It's
trying to
not as
accomplish?
funny sounding as
What is
CHAZ,
our
but it's
goal
more-
right now?
Yeah,
As
so this is
protesters
serious,
right
you
now.
know what I'm saying?
What is our goal to accomplish at the moment?
Well, I think that's where the issue is, where one of the issues is beginning. There's so many different people with different agendas here and different reasons. His agenda might just be to sleep on some grass and chill out.
Right.
You know, your agenda might be to be informed and inform other people because you got that. You know, this person might be here because they want to hold police and other officials accountable for their actions.
Right.
You know, I feel like that has been the common thread, is that accountability. Even with the Black Lives Matter, is like accountability. These people's lives matter as well. Right. Stop killing them in disproportionate amounts, in droves. You know, some people are saying that's great, but I'm not really here for Black Lives Matter. But I'll say Black Lives Matter because I'm here because I am worried about all of these things. I got beat up by a police officer and my friend got shot, and I'm a white, trans person, or I'm a straight white dude, and I'm still here for this cause. So you have a lot of different people that are here for different reasons. You also have people that are here just to disrupt or just to fuck shit up because they want to fuck up property. They also want to fuck up the movement. They want to fuck up everything that we're here for, standing for. You know, so when you ask a question like, what are we here for? Especially to someone like myself, who everyone is deeming the leader, the monarch, the terrorist warlord of this, that's like a crazy question to ask. And not saying that you're asking a crazy question, but it's a crazy question to be able to answer, because I can't answer that because I don't speak for everyone. And everyone is here for different reasons. And we can hope that we're all coming here for the same kind of reason, but it is what it is. And then even with that question, now, like, what are we here for? What do we want? There were a handful of us that were only a small handful of us that were here, that, you know, that marched on there, that held it out every single day, that we're there, you know, just protesting peacefully, and that we're here when the police finally said, okay, we're leaving.
Right.
And then the police said, okay, hey, we're leaving. Oh, you tell me when you're ready.
Damn it.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Okay, there you go.
You know, so there's only a handful of us that were here every single day, holding it down, getting sprayed with mace, getting shot in the face with rubber bullets, and shot, well, not a lot of us, but shot by rubber bullets and tear gassed out. Like, I have a grenade shrapnel in my pocket, in my car. I have a grenade top in my pocket right here.
Yeah, I was able to get some. Man.
Watch, I'll show you. I'll show you guys what this looks like. Can you see that? Can they see it? Turn the light on for it. You know what I'm saying? There's only a handful of us that have, you know, that been through like this, that have our own little civilian Purple Hearts and shit like that. You feel me? So, and then when we got there, the police chief, the fire chief was in communication with me saying, okay, hey, Raz, we're gonna step out. This is you guys are, you keep doing your peaceful thing. We're gonna take a different approach and not be combating you. You know, we still appreciate you. Man, that was the communication from the whole city. So we were there for that, and then we were there like, okay, well, they're coming at us respectfully, and we have been peaceful, so why would we stop doing that? So we're about to sit out here and just keep on waiting. Right. And until we get official, until we officially they've told us that this building is here for the people now, or this is that. That wasn't even the mission before. We didn't even want the building. Right. But then the city's like, hey, we're leaving it. The cops are like, hey, we're leaving. And the city's like, hey, what do you guys want it for? You guys want it for a community center? You guys want it for that? So now the narrative changed. But we weren't here saying we want to take over the building. Right. You guys left. And so then we're like, okay, well, you guys are offering it to us. So, I mean, what do you guys want it to be? And then that's when all these different organizations come in with all their different agendas and say, we want it to be for this. We've been here putting in the work. But were you, and what exactly work are we talking about? And now there's all these agendas. So for me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to take care of people and make sure people are protected. We're out here. You guys believe the same shit I believe, that people should have accountability. You guys should hold me, Raz Simone, accountable for my actions. People should hold the president accountable for his actions. People should hold the Governor Inslee accountable for his actions. The mayor, Durkin, who I just learned her name for the first time a couple of days ago, accountable for her actions. Police officers that have killed multiple people. There's police officers out here that have killed, 3, 5 different people on different occasions throughout these last 10 years that were unarmed, innocent people. And they're still working, still haven't been even charged, and definitely haven't been convicted. So that lets me know that when they have a badge, they are not a human being anymore. They're a god. They're a god of war. They can do whatever they want to do and get away with it. I have so many different stories of different people that have been sexually assaulted by police officers, and even in front of other people, and there's nothing that happens. So that means that there's no accountability. That's not saying that I hate cops. I hate all cops. My grandfather, or not my grandfather, my uncle, my great uncle was the first black chief of police. My mom's uncle, my uncle, you know what I'm saying, was the first black chief of police in Tacoma. I understand. I've met the police officers that are super good dudes, but they're in a system that's doing some fucked up things. And so people say, like, what are you going to say? You got to point out the few bad apples a bunch, but that's not what it is. Well, that's not what we're dealing with. We got some good apples that are some good cops, right? Some good apples. Then we have some bad apples. If you want to use that analogy, right? We got some bad apples, but the issue is not the bad apples. The issue is the root. You don't clip the leaves. You have to eradicate the root. You know what I'm saying? You have to take out the roots if something's fucking up. You have to where's the root of this issue? Not just clipping the leaves. It's going to grow back and do some fucked up shit again. So if we have bad apples here and good apples here, then it's like, well, what the fuck is going on with the farm? Or what's going on with the tree? No, matter of fact, no, what's going on with the farm? What's going on with the production line? Because if we're seeing that this keeps on going on, we have about 10,000 deaths from police in the last decade, and other countries are having 0 or 5 or 3 in the last decade or whatever the fuck it is, then that lets you know there's a problem and it's not just a bad apple. But since people are saying that, and they keep on saying that analogy of, oh, you guys are just gonna mess up all the the good apples because there's a couple bad apples in the bunch. Well, what else comes with that saying? What do you say? One bad apple can spoil the whole bunch, right? So that's kind of ironic that people are even using that analogy, because now that lets you know that one bad apple has definitely been spoiling the bunch. Whether that was from the top or the bottom and side, I don't know where the fuck that came from. But if you know your history, you know that the cops were cop forces were introduced into this society just to wrangle slaves and keep people in slavery so they could keep making money off of people. Now, that's what you call it, institutionalized racism or systemic racism. That doesn't mean that you as a white person, you're racist or you hate black people. No, most people don't hate black people, but you might be prejudiced of them. And rightfully so, because you live in a system that makes you want to be like, ooh, I got to protect myself from this. Ooh, I see a Mexican person, they're probably going to steal from me. Ooh, I see a black person, they might shoot me. Like, I have certain feelings where I'm like, ooh, I see a bunch of black niggas, I might, be mindful. Like, what's good, G? Check her temperature real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's been pushed on me through media, through this, through that, and then we start doing it ourselves and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, it's a systematic problem that we have that you need to deal with. It's not a one cop that's a good cop or one bad cop or this or whatever. We have statistics that we're looking at. It's not hearsay or whatever the fuck. There's statistics that are showing that things are fucked up and they've been fucked up and they keep on being fucked up. So we need to do something about it. But again, now I'm going to go back to that. When you're looking at, the police forces were created to wrangle slaves so they could keep on making money off of slavery, but not look like bad guys to the rest of the world. Because back then, even the world was watching. Now we got the world watching now, and even more. But even back then, the world was watching and be like, yo, you got people in slavery out here? Like, what the fuck kind of barbarians are you? And the way that you're treating them, that's wrong. And so then America had to be like, okay, we're going to abolish slavery. But we're gonna make this a 13th Amendment. We're going to make this caveat that all men are, all men and women or whatever are free men is America, unless you are a criminal. So then they create what some people call slave laws, like loitering. If you're standing around somewhere that you don't own, that's loitering. So if you're a freshly freed slave and you're standing around, you don't own shit. So now they can arrest you. That's why you see pictures of all these slave families that are little babies and little toddlers and men and women that are all chained up again, but they're free slaves, and they're not slaves anymore. Now they're convicts, because they're criminals, and now they're chained up with white and black striped, whatever the fucks, and then they're doing free labor. But this goes to tell you even more where the systemic racism is not necessarily because someone's like, I hate black people, I hate Mexicans or whatever. No, it's more so like, better them than me. Let's make a system that protects me as much as possible up here in my little thing, and fucks off anyone else that it's like, because it can't be super direct. It has to be able to fuck off a whole people group so it doesn't fuck off you. So that's why it's easier to just say, let's fuck off all black people, let's fuck off all Mexicans, because that probably won't reach me as much. So it's not really, I don't think that these people are just like, I hate black people, I hate Mexicans, I hate whatever the fuck we're talking about, I hate Asians or whatever it is. It's more so, it's about money, because now you have all these people locked up in here, and we know that we have more black people locked up than anything. It's like, damn, the prison population is like 50% black, and there's only like 7% black people in America, or some stupid number, 13 or some shit like that. I can't remember what, 12%, I don't know, but something small, right? It's like 76, 72%, something like that, white people in America, but there's 50% black people in the prisons, and we already know there's a lot of black and brown people in the prisons. But then there's also white people in the prisons. So that lets you know it's really about a money thing, but they're using race, they're weaponizing race. And they've been doing that since day one, and they keep on doing it. And then they pit us against each other. They pit the right wing versus the left wing, and they don't give a fuck about either of those wings. It's these people up top, they're not Republicans or Democrats. They just created that shit. It's almost like they created the lotto. Just like the stock market. It's the stock market, they make it seem like it's something big, but it's really just people betting against each other back and forth and forth. It's like people rolling dice on the block, playing dominoes. It's like it's a distraction. So you have all that shit going on, and it's like, nah, our real issue is not with each other. Our real issue is not with this wing or that wing or whatever the fuck. People are bickering about little small things that they care about. And it's like, but the overall thing is that we're all getting fucked, and that's what it is. So that's Simone reporting live.
One more question.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, if you were able to tell all these people who right now, because I spoke with Nikita, and what she told me is that right now they are focused on they are focused on police brutality. They are focused on defending the police.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you tell these people right now? Like, where should they go so they could get an idea to what we're really fighting for right now?
Like, what leaders should they look at or something? Or what organization?
Or any organization, like something like to give them some kind of guidance. Because honestly, I've been out here and I've been asking.
I mean, in my opinion, I've been out here every day. If people need to know who to go to, they should see who.
So
They should see who they've been around here every day.
Right. Can I?
when was that bill? When was that bill delivered?
It's delivered in 1948.
1948.
In 1950.
See, he's talking about they should research the We Charge Genocide bill. It was delivered in 1948. Research that. That's important. What I would say, and that sounds like sound information, and I've talked to him, and he's more educated on this. My brother Mark, he's a history major and a bunch of other shit that's fire. For me, I'm just like, I don't know shit about any of that shit. I just use logic, and my logic is usually pretty sound. Sometimes it's even better when I know less about things because then I can come into it with a fresh mind and like unbiased mind, and I can just look at it like, okay, and just use sound logic. Well, my logic is like, okay, well, would they do that? Why would they do that? What's their motive? What's this? What's that? What's that? Just, okay, what makes sense, So for me, it's hard because I can get behind that because it sounds like it makes some sense. It's not like he doesn't have skin on the ball for that. He's just talking about research a bill. He's not going to pay his pockets any kind of way. Right. He's not going to do anything. There's no motives attached to it. And I know that this brother's been out here every single day, all day, with me every single fucking day. And we butted heads about things. He's not a yes man. He's not a yes man at all. This is my brother for real. And just from being out here and he's a real ass dude.
10 days ago.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like I know that he has no skin on the ball. I've seen his actions and all that stuff. But a lot of other things I can't just be like, oh yeah, go follow them because when you look at what they've got going on, a lot of these organizations are getting so much grant money and getting so many other things. Like they have other motives. And then when I see them make weird shifty moves, like abandoning their community for their own political status, I can't fuck with that. And so like I had the conversation with Nikita, and I'll just put it out there now because I am in no way associated with Nikita Oliver, and she wants you to know that. So I'm letting you know that. I have supported her because she is a woman of color and she is a person in the community that is trying to do things and being a leader, and she's a person that a lot of people respect and listen to. So I have just been trying to support her, but I don't know like what policy she has. I know she ran for mayor. She invited me to perform back in the day. I did that, so I've always had respect for her, and I still have respect for that, but she had a conversation with me yesterday and said that she wanted to make sure that there's no way that I'm associated with her, even though she could, even though whatever, all that stuff is probably not true, the Russian bot shit or whatever, but she doesn't want any of that affecting her. And I said, I'm not a politician. I don't give a fuck about that. I do give a fuck about you, and I don't want to mess up anything with this movement. Right. So bang, bang, bang. Okay. But for me personally, I would not make that move because I have more respect for myself and more respect for my community to abandon someone because of my political status and all of those things. So that's how I feel about that, because I'm just going to keep it real about how I feel about everything. Right. But listen to what she says. She has enough people that are listening to her, and I have not even checked on all of her policies, but she seems like, I hope that she really wants those things. So tap in with her, listen to what people are saying. Watch their actions. Listen to what people are saying and then watch their actions. If her actions are lining up, then please, by all means, support her.
One of the things that I wanted to tell you, because I've literally been, I've been out here and I've been asking, as many people as I can, do you know what is the next goal? And they're like, we have no idea. We have no idea. That's literally been every single person's answer. Because
most of the people that are out here are not about that. And it's going to be the people that were not out here that are going to come in with their own agendas, and they're going to create they already have their goals. They have whether it's a list of demands, and mostly all of their demands have something that includes their own organization, whether they're the CAO of or they're the whatever of, and they're going to get paid for it. Right. So you got to be mindful of that. You have a lot of people that are going to be swooping in and taking advantage.
A lot of people just want to know, where should we go?
I'm going to tell you this. That's the same issue that we've had. That's what I know for a fact. I'm a genuine person. I know some other genuine people. Right. I don't know very many genuine organizations. That's the reason why I was doing activist work when I was younger, a kid, a teen, a young adult. I worked for so many fucking nonprofits. I worked alongside all those people that a lot of these people that we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? All these organizations. And I still had yet to find an organization that was solid, that was real, that wasn't embezzling community money into their own pocket or just coming for grants and trying to get grant money, or that wasn't just focused on their own pride and trying to alienate other people because they were so prideful and they don't want people to work with them. They only want people to work with them or not believe them. It was just a piece of, it was a cesspool of bullshit. That's what I found. And different people, different things of all those different scales. So I was just like, I can't deal with all this fake ass shit. I'm not a politician. I'm not an organizer. or activists or whatever. I can't deal with this fake ass shit. And I'm also not one of these like radical activists that's like, yo, let's burn this down, let's do this, I'm gonna shoot the cops. Bitch, you haven't shot no cops. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then, like,
The only reason I'm gonna talk is to communicate.
Right.
I'm not, so
Like,
you guys are just doing all this
From
yeah.
what I've seen, you were able to keep everybody out from entering the precinct.
Yeah.
Like, everybody listened. Like, nobody...
Because they respect me and they know I'm
they-
not playing.
Yeah, and that was amazing because, you know, like, you got it. Like, that, I guess that's one of the reasons why a lot of people looked up to you, because you really, like, when you spoke, people listened.
And that's just a natural thing. I can't help it.
Yeah.
You know, and so what I would urge people to do is, if you're looking for who to follow or what to follow or whatever, keep on watching. People just believe whatever they hear the first time. They hear a rumor about something, they believe it. They hear that someone's like, we should follow him, they just follow him.
Right.
People need to stop doing that on both sides, like on whether it's the just listening or like believing everything or it's all believing everything. Believing that I should follow this person or believing that this person is a bad person. Stop doing that. Just watch, and let some time go, and then you'll start seeing the leaders that you should follow and the things and the people that have a genuine heart and where you should get behind. Right now, we were trying to organize some things and put people together because we were just trying to genuinely put all the leaders together and all the people together, get them all in one room, have conversations and figure out what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about me. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm over here trying to donate my $2 million building to the people. That's literally what it was. So my actions are there. These people aren't doing none of shit like that. Right. They get paid by being activists. They get paid for being nonprofit organization people or get paid for being activists. They have $100,000 plus whatever the fuck salaries from being activists or whatever it is that takes, like how they drive their car, how they put gas in their car, how they live in their home, how they go to their office. All those things are paid from them being activists and organizers. I don't get a single fucking dollar from being an organizer or activist or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit, or being a politician. All of my money comes from all the hard work that I put in myself, and then I put that back into the community every time, relentlessly. That's why I'm putting this $2 million building back into the hands of the community that I went out and bought my fucking self. I didn't get a grant for that. Wasn't predatorily, doing this or creating a 501c or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm just a business. I don't have a nonprofit, just a business that gives back to the people. I like some Robin Hood shit, except we don't have to steal. And that's what it is. So you got to watch people's actions. I know my actions are 1,000% on point. Other people know that if you do look up the books, look up my history, look at the statistics, look at the numbers, look at what I'm actually putting in, look at how I'm bringing in my equipment. Literally, the people are getting on a stage that I brought in and holding a mic that I brought in, speaking through a generator and a PA system that I brought in, talking shit about me. You understand me? That's how deep that is. Nikita was on that mic. White King was on that mic. Some other random ass people that look like that were talking about some weird shit on that mic. Sawarma, the town, whatever the fuck was on the mic. Because I'm literally for the people, and that's all the people. Whoever wants to speak up. We let the right wing, whatever Republican guy get on the mic, and I told people don't boo him. Like, listen, let's have a conversation. Freedom of speech. I'm literally the most American person you could fucking find. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, actually. Like, even when you look at my blood, like, I'm so fucking American in every fucking way. I'm mixed with all this shit. I'm American as it fucking gets. I'm a law-abiding citizen that holds a fucking gun and protects my rights and my people. And I've pretty much utilized every fucking American right that you can think of, every kind of fucking amendment that you can think of. You understand me? So, like, it's crazy to me when people say shit like this. Anyways, and it's super ironic and crazy that these same people would be talking shit about me are utilizing my platform, my literal platform, to talk shit about me. And I'm for it. I'm for it because freedom of speech, keep on doing it. But now all you people just see how people operate. Remember that. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Okay.
That's a perfect way to take accountability. You answered that perfectly.
Bro, yeah, we just gotta make it more concise.
Here's a word I was just telling her. Point out hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy, there you go. Ironic, hypocrisy. It is very hypocrisy, very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. I like that. I'm glad you said that. I haven't used that word in a few years.
I was just saying, see?
I haven't used that word since I left the church. No.
Hypocritical.
Man. No. Oh, yeah, check out this tent real quick. You guys check out the farm and everything? No? I need some water. Huh?
I just want to say thank you. Like, you don't understand. Like I've seen, like, I've been here since May 31st.
Yeah,
I've been here since May 31st. I've been here through the whole thing. I got tear gas, pepper spray, literally.
Yeah, I've seen you. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I've been here. And I just want to say, like, look, even though we're out here with no guidance, like, right now, everybody's confused, whatever, we're still here.
Yeah,
We're still here, you know? And that's what really fucking matters. And the guidance is gonna come. It's gonna get here. We just have to work together. You know?
You have to work together and watch for false prophets.
Exactly,
That's the thing.
Exactly.
And I think that it's honestly the best thing to do right now, because when you have a loud agenda that's coming from here, that you see what the PR is doing? It's trying to rip people apart. It's trying to rip me apart more than anyone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of actually good that everyone's out here and it's a festival. It should just be chill out. Just chill out. Don't even worry about shit too much. Don't even worry about any agendas and shit like that, because that's when shit gets tense. You feel me?
Definitely, thank you. And everything that, you know, even though, like, with boots, even though, honestly, everything that literally has happened was necessary. I believe so.
No, definitely.
I believe so, because or else we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Or else we wouldn't be here. So I want to thank you.
It all happened.
Thank you.
No, most definitely.
And yeah, stay safe, yo. Definitely.
I will. I'm watching. Most definitely, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great one. Oh, good looking. Appreciate it. Hey, how goes it? Oh, thank you. Thank you much. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, guys, so there's so much food. There's like 10 different food tents.
Drinks over here, and
There's one.
masks and gloves and earplugs, so you can grab what you need, okay? You're welcome.
Appreciate it. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Can I get you anything? You need any sustenance, any snacks?
I'm just checking in on what you got. I might get an orange or something maybe here in a second. No. I know you guys have like way too much food going on, but I have some like I have like a van full of like waters and all kind of drinks and some food as well too. So if I ever see you guys getting low, I'll bring it through.
Awesome. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for being out here. Thank you for thank you for being out.
Sometimes I'm fine for now though.
Yeah, exactly.
Travel to and meet you guys and hang out. I think a lot of us are like minds. At least have a damn barbecue if possible or something like that.
You said what?
You're on live, right?
I am.
Zach, man, you rock. Thank you so
Oh,
much. And I
I think
sincerely
the
apologize.
tipping point, I think, I'm not going to tell you, but I think it's time to camp out.
I know you want to camp out. I think it's time to camp out. No, it's definitely, that's where it's at right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody was coming in telling people how they're supposed to protest. Like, I'm glad that shit's over, because that's the shit that doesn't work. You're telling us the protest that you did from way before, or trying to tell it, like, it's different, man. It's 2020. We got Twitter. We got all kinds of shit.
Dude.
Let these people do what they want. Let them do their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting the outcome and being effective. Keep the glow sticks out. Bring the glow sticks. Bring the fire throwers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Basketball hoops, all that shit. Keep people entertained. Keep people's spirit going and shit like that. Oh yeah. Let's harvest it today, tomorrow. But let's harvest it.
That be my video.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Just as sorry too.
I
so
fuck with it.
How it works out though. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that we could both, that it heals my heart.
Oh, got you.
Before my heart was hurt, and I'm not trying.
I was
to sound
curious
soft
what's in some stuff.
Guys,
I always read the ingredients and stuff, because I don't eat any added sugar and stuff.
All right.
I be doing some weird. I be doing weird stuff.
With someone, and then there's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's not even
out. It hits me. It gets me.
Oh, for real?
It gets me right in the heart, and
reading that.
Oh my goodness,
sometimes it'd be weird as shit.
Drained me of my energy. I was just like, oh damn.
I'm always just curious. It's a big thing.
Me.
Like, I always just love to. I just read every ingredient. It's like an obsessive compulsive. Like, I want to know.
What you mean? Verb.
Yeah, forever.
Be right back. That's what Tiff says anytime she says.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one dude
BRB,
was
she says
cooking them
verb.
shish kebabs down there too. About to bring some. Ooh. Oh, keep passing it to me, bro.
CHAZ on cap.
Wow.
We are going to be pushing it this evening, folks. We're going to be pushing it right on in.
Which one is that?
7 o'clock. Maybe
Oh, yeah. I bet you.
Damn it, West Coast, I got to see what happens.
Yeah.
Last time I got off.
Some occasional peanuts are good. Peanuts are good, right?
I got off at like 3. And I treat this like a job.
Okay.
I'm showing up for this thing every day. Like I can't call in sick.
Oh, shit.
You know. F for unspecified. F for Casey.
I'm
Casey,
already
you
knowing that
rock.
stuff. You remember them little green granola bars you get from like Costco or like remember when we were kids and shit? Nature Valley? You remember the snack time would come around? So you been hungry as shit? Sometimes them shit slap, bro. I'd be like, ugh. Bro, that's a mess.
Oh, Anastasia, you rock. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Anastasia, are you feeling any better?
Like,
any better?
Man, everything just happened at the right time. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care if people are not out here for the right reasons or whatever the fuck. I mean,
anybody else excited to watch Parks and
everybody's
Recreation
like,
or The Office and just kind of unwind?
People are just raring to get out and be around each other. So all this shit, the timing
Lane,
of this,
crisis actor is
timing's
an actual
crazy
job.
when you think
There
about it.
is actual. It's all. I'm telling
We
you.
still have his bike
I
here.
know it sounds like a stretch and
But
it sounds
other-
crazy, but
other
it's a
places
thing.
have
It's
spikes,
actually
though,
a thing.
We might all drop dead. What?
Oh, Jamie, man, I'm so sorry, brother. Thank you so much, dude. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I've been out here
Okay,
for
I'm
14
doing
days.
good. What was I thinking? What was I
Yeah,
thinking?
that too.
I saw you earlier, and I saw you say what's up, and I wanted to say what's up back, but I was on the phone, and I apologize. I didn't want to interrupt. I love you, brother,
I feel bad 'cause
and I hope you're doing
good with
okay.
that, but now I'm like, man,
I hope
I'm talking to everyone. I can't even.
hope everything's
I'm
going
gonna start
okay with your
infecting myself more
situation
if I'm
as
pulling
well.
off and on because I'm talking so much. So I'm just like, man.
I would
if
say,
if
but I don't
cough,
want to just
I'm
throw your
gonna be
business
like
out
this. If
there.
I sneeze, I'm
I feel great now.
all
Just
the
been
way.
busy packing. Oh, that's right. And I think you said Nevada or somewhere Arizona, maybe to the west. Southwest for you, I suppose. Fire departments and OES use crisis actors all the time. Still here. What's up, man? Guys, I got a number I can drop if you guys need a brother. A brother. I saw Jamie and I said brother. Oh man. If you need a number. If you need a number. I'm not firing on all cylinders right now, guys, but they're firing.
And that's the home.
North Dakota to Nebraska. That's right.
Hey, sweetheart.
I want a new brother.
How are you? Good.
Well, you got me.
How you doing?
I'm here.
Asking about where
I
you
could
at.
be a brother.
You ready to take a nap? Oh, good money. You feel rejuvenated though?
Yeah, I laid in the field for a second.
Oh, you took a nap in the field? He's like, where they go? He's like, I thought he was out here.
I wish I don't know enough about it. Oh crap.
That's
How can I don't know. Can I get a short URL? Is there a short URL?
That's why I was like, bro, like,
I'm gonna look for it right
you know,
now.
the situation
I'm
was
gonna
happening,
see what I can do on my
FaceTime
end
with me and saw my
and
face
see if
on
I
the screen,
can't
like,
figure this out.
Brad,
I'm
what's up, Brad?
you know,
Okay, man, call me.
not
I'm
the
like, bro,
smartest
hey, chill out,
guy.
just walk over here, da-da-da. Like, okay, man, call me, Raz, call me, you know, and then. But I was like, that's the shit what I'm talking about. I'm like, damn, that's why I be feeling like
Here we go.
I can't
I
go
think
home.
I've got
I
it.
can't go do anything 'cause it's like,
Tell me if
I
this
literally know
will work.
everyone. So I'm
I
like,
think I've
I
got
can
it.
keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're
CCTV,
saying?
this is for you. Oh man, and it won't work over there. That's okay. I put it over here. Boom.
Yeah, it just got.
Boom. CCTV. Will that work?
Over there?
Oh, that's for my stream, not my channel. Crap. Oh crap. That's the stream link, not my channel link.
Really messed up, you know, like people turning on each
Nick,
other.
thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for all your love and your donation and being here with us every night. What a trooper. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys, especially our supporters. And even if you can't support or donate, hey, that's just fine. I'm not trying to pressure nobody. I'm really not. You know, if you haven't, check and see if you've hit the like page over on the Facebook page. You know, make sure that you're liked over there. Ring the bell. If you want to help, you can make sure you smash the like button on the videos, or subscribe over on YouTube, or smash the like button over on YouTube.
We have to be
I gotta stop
accountable
plugging.
for our
I'm doing too much
brothers and
plugging.
sisters, our other citizens out here.
Hey, we got a caller.
Exactly. Come on now. Come on now. It goes all around.
Hey, hello. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, who have I got? Hey, Sally.
What are
How's
we
it
actually
going?
talking about? Yeah. And that's what everyone's saying. Like, what are we actually doing?
It's going really good. I love that.
Everyone's been so worried about who's who and what's can we trust them? That's been hard to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, unapologetically. Let's do it.
Well, hey, we're
Let's
gonna
do
be
it.
here hanging out. I'm pushing through tonight. No way! Get out of here! I know Natchitoches. I know Natchitoches Parish.
Who is this? Yes, it is. Well. Oh, he took my sling. Oh, okay, guys.
Wow. Wow. Hey, that's just fine. We don't know what we are either anymore. I know I was born here in the South. Tiffany's born in North Dakota, and now she's down here, and so we consider our children half-breed.
Yeah.
Half Northern, half Southern. But that's just a...
Fuck, bro. Yeah.
Well, that means a lot.
I'm out.
Well, I certainly try. Sometimes, tensions get high and people get heated and people disagree, and that's a perfect recipe for everybody to accidentally become divided. And I really do try to at least cut down. At the very least, I want a polite and courteous conversation, and I don't want to be tyrannical, and I really hate having to get rid of people. I really don't want to get rid of anybody, and because your opinion is worth hearing, but if you're just being intentionally hurtful or disrespectful just to hurt someone, that's when it it hurts my heart. But I really appreciate you being here with us. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure, go ahead.
And now I know that this might be a kind of big question, but you can just let me know what you think. Is CHAZ here to stay? I think that's something we all want to know.
I think it's real scary, and I think it's something that's done. Other states are going to follow.
How many?
What's
Other states. I thought you had a number. I thought you said 7 states. Oh, gosh.
They're on that day. You know what I'm saying?
It's real frightening that what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
And Trump, damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
half of them go one way, half of them go the other.
It's the division. You already
Well, let's
felt it at
just
that point.
say
And
for
that's
2
what I'm saying,
seconds, let's
that's why I
play the
can't rock with that
conspiracy
type of
game,
stuff.
and let's just
That's why I keep on
pretend
saying,
like there was an
bro,
organization or
if you're
some
white,
form of
you need to be
someone
speaking
that
up as well. You need to be
cigar
here, and that's just-
cigar smoke
sometimes that shit can be
filled
way more
room,
even important here than
and
some
they've
of
been
your
working
white
for the
boys.
last
You know
60
what I'm saying?
years to
And so
make
when
a
you're
country
going
this
against
divided.
like
Do you
that, then you're
think
fucking up
they've
everything. You're
done that?
But that's the issue, and that's the issue of PC community shit, like that PC bullshit. Like, honestly, that's why I say, fuck political correctness. Fuck it to death. We're done. We don't need that shit anymore. We don't need it anymore. As long as everybody can be respectful.
You think we
of
had a
each other,
chance?
should just be respectful. But all the like hierarchy of different places and shit like that. If you understand, you can understand the differences. You can understand that other people look at us as different. You can understand that.
Give me
For
1
whatever
second.
reason,
I
the
have
system has been
something in the
disproportionately
background.
oppressing people that have darker skin. You can understand shit like that. Then we're
I'm
good.
sorry about
and now
this.
we have a respectful conversation.
trying to find
and
out
move
where that
forward. But it doesn't have to be like, all
music
right,
is coming
now
from.
you have, well, I don't want to hear that, or I don't want to hear that.
All
Like,
right.
I don't take my aggression out on different people. If I
So,
have an issue with
you think Trump's
then I have
damned
an
if he
issue
does,
with
damned
you
if he doesn't
personally,
in this
Not
situation?
the people in your family even.
Right.
And definitely not people that have a
They
skin
hate
color
him because
complexion
he's not
that's
a
similar to
politician.
yours. That's
at
not a fucking
Nancy
thing. That doesn't make any
Pelosi,
sense.
Biden, all those people have been in politics
No, but it's real.
for how many years?
But that,
30 plus years.
even you
And what have
even
they
you saying that to me.
Do you think that there should be a term limit
you have enough
for?
respect and that you understand that
Absolutely.
I fuck with you. That
Yeah,
I'm
no more career
understanding
governors.
enough for you to
But
be
see,
able to
there,
tell me
that, it's
you
almost
can't-
like
you wouldn't
regime
just go and
change
say that to
though,
any
because a
black
new
person,
person
'cause
might
they
come
be
in
like,
and
yeah,
tear
fuck you,
everything.
you're
It
canceled.
might be
You know
chaos.
what I'm saying? Now
You know?
Right.
Now you
Uh,
exactly right. But now you created some type of culture where it's
there's
just
your
like a
question.
shut up, like
Follow the
shh,
money.
don't talk culture.
See.
Follow the money.
Can't do
Follow the
it.
money.
Can I ask you another question? And it might be a little nervous or worrying, and I don't want to do that. But you know, I think we've got to ask the questions. We don't want to accidentally turn blind eyes.
Yeah. You want it. We want all we can get.
Do you
man.
think that this is going to spread?
All we can get.
Just general thoughts right now. We don't
That's
know.
another human nature
Something
thing
may
is
be
that
coming
when
down the
people don't have
pipe
an
here
enemy,
today,
they'll find
tomorrow.
one
I
or
don't
create
know.
one. So they
And
start
they're going to
creating
put
enemies in
maybe a
themselves.
violent end to this.
I mean, that's just
okay?
that's why, like, even
but
when you
let's
go to
just
most,
say
like hood politics and gangs. Most of the gangs
they don't
nowadays
in the next
have
day or
more
two or
issues
tonight.
within themselves. Like most, like
what-
the bloods
what-
from this block
what
have
are the
more
chances
issues
of
with
this
each other
spreading?
than the bloods from this
I
block
think
or the Crips
Trump's
from over
gonna
here.
try to
It's
stop it.
issues
I
because they
don't
don't have
know
enough
how
beef. Because everybody's like, hey, we're chill.
Oh,
Bloods and Crips are all
so
cool
not
now,
only
right?
do you
That's
think
my
he's
homie.
going to
That's my
try,
cousin. That's my
but
brother.
you're
We're
not
all
even
cool. And then
sure
it's like, all right,
on
well,
the
I'm about to be with
effectiveness
myself
of.
now. Like that's what it is.
Correct.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is if he goes in to violently stop this, two more are going to pop up somewhere else in the name of the people that were here.
Exactly. You know, it's exactly what it is, and that goes. That's the same thing in politics. The same thing in everything. So that's why
Oh
they just try and
goodness!
keep
On
that
top
shit
of the
going. So
quarantine
it's,
that we're all
it
technically
is what it
supposed to
is.
still be under, or I guess that's over.
November's not that far away.
Goodness gracious! And it's like we're on a summer fast track. You can go
Yep.
ahead and forget about any.
That's true.
You know. Gosh.
I mean, November's only 4 months away.
That's
When are they
terrifying.
going to have a debate with Biden?
And that was your advice you got from a cop? Yeah. That's so the way you said that, you said
certainly
perception.
hope.
Say it again real quick.
Because see,
I hope he has a debate with Biden
I-
because there's no way Biden can do that.
I hope that they have a debate as well. I hope that they have a debate, and because so what? Everyone's
make
this
them look
year.
like
What? There's no panel of presidential candidates. We all just pretty much know that it's either Trump or it's Biden.
And that's crazy. And that's my quote. What I be saying is,
Well, it's going to be Trump
people's
versus
perception
Biden's
can
vice
quickly become
president.
your reality.
Yeah.
Is that your new favorite quote?
Biden won't. He might make it into office, but he won't stay in
Nah,
power.
but for real.
His vice president will assume power.
My brother's like, oh, this is the reality. I said, what's reality? He said, I don't know. You told me, I said, okay, reality is perception.
Well,
But
I think now is definitely a time for prayer, and I don't mean to preach at anybody or suggest that you got to be careful because a lot of people get offended by that.
Trump's not reelected. The nation will never be the same again.
Yep.
Oh man, you're right. I'm very worried about that.
Yeah.
But I just
No,
wanted
it's
to
real,
call
bro.
and tell you thank
Trip
you.
though. Hey,
thank
what
you.
were you about to say?
Keep us in your
So we
prayers.
need to find a way to get more children
Here
here.
in Pacific
Yeah.
Northwest.
Well, dude,
More the youth and all that stuff and everything.
keep your head on a swivel. Be careful out there, and you know, I just don't even know what to tell you. I just don't.
Oh, the pressure. I remember that shit. I
definitely
fucked
gonna
with
be
that shit.
praying for you.
Hella tough. When I was a kid, that shit was
stand with our
popping.
president, and I stand with the police.
Yeah. Change the
Bless
energy
you,
of this.
and I
Reclaim the
hope you have
energy.
well, I hope God blesses you, and I
No, for sure, for sure,
pray
for
your
sure.
safety, and I hope that you've chosen the right.
Did you hear this? Oh my goodness.
I think you've got the right team.
Hey, you got some pussy in the
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye. Can you guys please spam the chat with a bunch of hearts for her? That was so awesome. She is so awesome. And everybody that CCTV is bringing over, man, welcome guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everyone coming over. Thank you so much, everybody. We're having a late night show, doing some call-ins, and we are
Have a good night.
keeping an eye on Seattle and the progression of what's going on there. We're maybe a little concerned after seeing a heavy police presence nearby, at least, that something might be going down. This CHAZ thing is exactly what Trump needs to prove his
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
What's up? You guys, bro?
See, that's why you cannot stand for a whole group of people. There's too many different narratives, agendas, and
you know, and
people's
for any
brains.
prayer wars
It's harder,
I might have.
it's hard enough to be a band mom.
Prayer,
you know what I mean? Like having
being
a band
on that West Coast
and trying to organize
nearby,
everyone in a
I know
band.
I got a couple other viewers.
Imagine
in that area.
trying to organize 10,000 people, 1,200, you know, whatever the fuck. Like all the people out here, every single day.
What's
like
up,
that's just hard as shit. Everybody's got it's hard enough to get fucking it's hard to get 5 people
We're
5
just
people to link up and
keeping
shit.
Wow,
You know what I'm saying?
many
So like
people. Wow,
trying to expect that you
totally
can speak
feel
for
the
the whole
love.
people
I
or
totally
that
feel the
this one
love.
action that this one person does represents all of us. Like that just doesn't work like
keeping
that.
an eye on Seattle.
But now look at this though. But if we were having, if every single night someone was getting killed out here or some shit like that, then we have to re-examine the whole system.
Okay.
Because even though you don't stand for that, or I don't stand for that, the whole system's fucking up because someone's dying every day, and that's kind of how it works with the police, where it's like this one police officer his action shouldn't come down on this police officer, but this is happening.
Don't I
It's
have
crazy
another viewer
rate,
that's
and these
nearby?
police officers,
Scott,
when it's
aren't
happening,
you
they're not
near,
getting checked or removed. So
what's going
now,
on in
all of that
CHAZ? I
flack
could be
is coming
mistaking
back
you for
on you
someone else.
because it's a whole system. It's
do
a
you
whole
have anything
thing.
to call
There needs
in
to be
and talk about or
accountability,
say?
so that
I
way
can drop a
you
number
can be
for you.
safer and you can do your job. I can imagine how sucky it would be to be a police officer at this time. When everyone's like, "Fuck you guys, or you're killers, you're murderers," you know. But it's like you have to change that system up.
Oopsies. Ask them like, do you guys feel like your job? Like, how does it feel to be a cop right now? Like, that's what I really want to know. Like, as an officer it doesn't agree with none of this, like,
It sucks. It sucks. I've talked to them. I've seen officers cry. I've seen officers cry where they're like,
a bunch of
"Bro,
bots
this
in
sucks.
CHAZ.
We're in the middle of this
Wouldn't you
shit,
wanna
and we're
bring
just
them
trying to do our
here?
job." I literally signed
of,
up for this shit
bots?
because I want to protect and serve people. That's it.
2,900 miles away.
And now they're in the middle of all this shit.
Right. I'm so
but it's
sorry.
like,
I know that you
it's
live in
good
Hawaii.
because now
I
you have
apologize.
to
I
see
knew
that.
I was totally
You didn't have. Sometimes you didn't have to see all these atrocities, maybe, you know.
No,
But now you see it and you're
totally
like, "Fuck,
big,
this
no
shit
big
is
deal,
fucked."
brother.
And now it's like my name's a
Stay
part of
safe,
this.
unspecified,
But I still want to protect and serve, and I made that oath, so I got to do it.
Thank you for working together.
Is that dude?
I'll let you get back to your stream. Please let me know what I can do, man. I would love to figure out
peace, bro.
my back.
No, I see you. You good?
I need to figure
I
this
started
stuff out.
down laughing first. I was like,
And I know you got a stream to probably get back to
Well,
too,
she
but
cool, dude.
I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, CCTV,
But,
man. Thank you so much for all the
yeah,
love
you
and
know,
support. Golly, you guys have no idea what that means to me.
And then
man,
especially
that
if she's
really lifts me up. Thank
uncomfortable
you
or
so
something,
much.
it's an issue.
Oh man, wow! Oh, I've never been so close.
Yeah, you have to. There has to be some kind of something.
Is anybody else here that might be close to what's going on? Just don't let it spread south of Oregon. Oh, we got a caller. Woo-wee.
My mom, bro, and I was 10 years old, and I felt like I couldn't do shit because I was so conflicted because it was like, that's my dad. I love him. That's my dad, but that's my mom, and she takes care of me, and I love her.
Thank you so much, CCTV. I'm gonna drop your link as well. Amanda, hey, are you there?
No kids.
Hey,
have to see
Amanda,
that,
how's it
even
going?
if it's a one-off time or whatever.
I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Hunky dory. I like hunky dory.
Are important because they help us to reproduce. If we can't reproduce, then there goes the human race.
Nah.
All this suffering and fighting and all of this life that we didn't live just to give it up.
Nah. No, I see that perspective too. Even
Well,
though
hey,
he
I
was cracking a
appreciate you all
joke
the
at her,
same.
but I see that
really do.
perspective
Thank
of
you so much for being
you're
a
a
trooper
grown
and
ass
hanging in
man.
there.
She's just by herself as a woman. She needs to see that there is a backup for that.
Oh no, I can tell.
That PR stuff. Hold on, Sarah. Can you show me the screen real quick? I wanted to before you leave.
So,
out here,
so how are you doing where
whatever.
you're at tonight? I hope you're comfy.
on
You
your
got a
phone?
nice beverage or something to sit back with.
We're still out here. That's what I've been trying to make my way up to.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Let's walk up this way. Okay, yep.
Awesome.
I need to see her.
You know, a lot of people don't know this about me, especially here on the stream. I used to be a biker, and I used to ride a hog, and I used to work security, and I was getting off one night, and I was going home for the
peaceful ass,
because
like,
I did
sound
these
like boom
same
music
night
going on?
graveyard hours, and somebody tried to get
Children
over in my
singing and
lane,
shit?
so I sped up, and he decided he was going to come over into my lane anyway, and he
going on,
hit me
man?
with
How
his
you doing?
truck, and my buddy was riding his bike as well, and he had to lay his bike down, so both of our bikes got tangled up with me in between, and I broke my spine and a couple of ribs, and
For real, actually.
my pelvis in 3 places, and I was all mangled up for a couple of years. And the first thing the doctors told me was I wasn't going to ever walk again. I absolutely rejected that.
Look at the art
and
that
then
they made
a
over
couple
these,
weeks later, they said, okay, so long as you
particle
don't
board
move
that
at
they put
all,
up here.
because that was critical. Was
That's
that
actually
I
pretty cool. It looks
just
way better
did
than that
not
particle
move
board.
because they couldn't put my hip in a
Well,
cast,
and
they
it looks
couldn't
better
put
than
my
just
spine in a
random taggy
cast.
stuff.
And
it's cool because no one,
so
no one's tagging over it.
they brought in this
expecting
18-inch metal
What
bar
were you
and
gonna
told me
say?
that they were going to have to put this through my hip to keep my hip put together if I did move. And so I first off, I was like, I'm going to walk again. And then second
That'll be
off,
fire.
I was not going to have them drill some thing through my hip. Oh, my goodness. And yeah, it scared. I was terrified, absolutely terrified. And out of state, so my mama was down here in Louisiana, and I got hit and in the accident and put up in the University Medical Hospital in
Happy
Mississippi.
birthday to you.
Sarah.
Please pre-sing.
No.
Wow.
She's out here somewhere. So it's the police. What's going on, brother?
Are you there? Oh, I'm sorry.
How goes
I thought it was breaking up on you.
Man. What's going on, bro? It's going well, man. Feeling rejuvenating and stuff.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I did.
Clear mind, fucking clear body.
Talked to some PR people. Did like a scrub. Told me that there's thousands of Russian bots that are all over my page.
Really?
That's what, yeah. That's why I'm like, bro, like we're in politics right now.
Yeah, for real.
Like I'm on the cover of all these fucking crazy, international, national news things. Bro.
Well, here's what I don't want.
Yeah, just wait
what
till
I
you
don't
get to Twitter.
want is a bunch of
Way
Second
more
Amendment
fucked up.
supporting rights going there to handle the
grab
problem
the terrorist
for Trump,
warlord
which
and
is
we're coming
why
for you.
I'm in support
Bro,
of
no, it gets crazy, bro. Like, yeah, fucking
potentially,
Fox News called me a
more
terrorist
official
warlord,
channels
and then
handling
they
this
called
because
me a
I feel like that was a setup. I feel like that this was a big trap, and if they say, if the civilians decide to stop it, then we're not going to stop the civilians that try to stop it. Well, that sets up a perfect disaster, a perfect storm where the right wing is going to go and try to stop the
That's
left
why I was like,
wing,
let
and
me
now
keep
you
my
got
face
a war.
off these cameras and stuff. I didn't even go to
That
the
is a
mayor
civil
meeting.
war.
Let me keep that off for a second, and then later I'll come back with a positive narrative just to clear that up for everything.
Have you been in contact with Crystal?
Future Crystal?
Crap.
Not much. I mean, we were before, but not in the last day or so.
Man, he's really the man on the ground. He's really like he's the person that I've been going to with shit and like he doesn't want to be visible like you. Like you're willing to be a face, and he's 100% not.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
I would like you to link with him at some point if you could and just talk.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we
what
should,
my
yesterday.
prediction is that the majority of the people that are there right now
Hell yeah.
are not there for any type of violence. I think that over half of their people will drop and run. I could be totally wrong, okay?
No, this
because we did see a quasi battle happen in Seattle, right here in this area for a week,
everything they could think of, they're trying to drum up.
or about a week.
Positive thing about all that negative media today, somebody used the word galvanizing, and I liked that because you know what it did? It got our governor, got our mayor to do a full 180.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I said that like right when the first time I started speaking and people were listening, I was like, oh fuck, I already know what's gonna happen. I just thought it was gonna happen it could be like a few more months, a little bit later. It happened like quickly as shit. I thought it was gonna be some time, but it happened quick as fuck. And
Do
so
what? I missed the
thing
last
is
part
that
of what you were saying.
Not only did it, what are we looking at? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's a smart move from the right now is because I don't want a civil war. I don't want this to turn into a political war between the people. And I'm scared that they're trying to set us up for that.
Maybe be on the people's side for a little bit. But it also, like, look out here. Look at how many people are out here. Look how many people that we've never seen. Look at how it was, a couple hours ago, a few hours ago. It's like that was perfect promotion. So
And that's what I was afraid of. I don't believe that anyone's checking the leadership to see if they've been infiltrated or offered a deal. There's no telling who in their club is going to turn on who at what point. Okay, so and they all, and unfortunately they, you know, and I wish it were possible, but unfortunately, without, you know, offending anyone, you know, they want a utopia, but what they're going to get is a dystopic utopia.
Wow.
Okay, where it's going to be just akin to martial law. Okay, and I just look, it'll turn into a terrible RoboCop if you've ever seen RoboCop.
We'll see.
Or,
I'm still watching her.
Elysium for any of my younger viewers that have seen any newer like Matt Damon movies. They predict these things, you know, and I think they do that, you know, to I don't know if it's laughing in our face, but this all has been in a movie. Every bit of it, every bit of all of this.
It really scares me.
Separation is what everyone wants. It's just.
You know, that poor man getting killed by a cop.
Oh my Lord.
They should have hung him up from the square.
Yeah, and you know, if there were channels that officers could go through to have protection and to not be fired for reporting, you know, officer misconduct, and if it didn't take years for internal affairs to do investigations on themselves, so that's just not right. I'm not allowed to investigate myself, am I? But they can investigate themselves. So you got hypocrisies that have, you know, and I believed on some level or another that, you know, not only do I support law enforcement, but I believed that it needed some reform. But my general experience with law enforcement has been excellent.
Hey, put it out, put it out, put it out, put it out.
And maybe I'm speaking from a white bias, but I don't think I am, because I've been in some trouble in the past outside of a bar. I've been in a fight with a whole group of dudes, okay, with Mexicans and black guys and white guys, and guess what? We all got rounded up. There were no discrimination. You know, we all got in trouble. In my past, I have a rather, I don't know what you'd call it. I don't know. I thought I was a bad boy for some time.
It's good. Good job, y'all. Good job. Good job.
And the good Lord had to put me on my butt in an accident to wake me up, and I still was a CHAZ, which is French, not French, it's just what I call, is short for shithead. I was, you know, for a long time, pardon my French, I was a dodo bird and thought I was too cool for school. And I had a couple of incidents, and then I had my daughter is what really woke me up and brought me to not be such a shithead.
Hey guys, watch everyone, because clearly that's not us. It's sabotage. And whose camera is that? Hey, whose camera is that? Sir, you're from CNN? No, we're not going after that. We just want to ask. No one's doing anything. We're just wondering where you're from.
We want them here. Freedom of the press.
Why do you want? What?
Because I want you to know, and I want you to know that this is
They don't fit their narrative.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Nothing happened. Look, they had a fucking camera set up to record the whole damn building right there.
that nothing happened, or that we're like rioters.
Can you please show that somebody tried to sabotage what we're doing?
Because I just did an interview.
You're not gonna show that.
Positivity, they cut half of that shit out. Like I didn't watch that shit. Stop
Playing
playing
we're
with me.
being sabotaged. That's fine. We already know that, you guys. That's fine. We gotta do it regardless of that. They've been out here trying to sabotage us, and the media's not showing it. We already know that. We already know that.
It's
That's
over.
fine.
If we put it out, you guys, we don't need to dwell on the past. Move on the future.
It's cool.
Record that.
Yo, I'm saying,
we got cameras.
I'm saying,
exactly.
We got cameras too.
We got cameras.
Anyone come to Slate?
The media's lying.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Can I meet Slate, please?
What's her name?
Because the local media is actually...
He just asked for me to be put off of the
They had, but that's a lie of omission. that is a live omission. Somebody tried to sabotage and burn down the
There's
building.
cameras everywhere.
Yeah, this shit's weird. It's a lot of weirdness going on. But so, like, why is there a whole camera set up right for this time? Hey, what time is it right now? It's 3 o'clock. Why is there a whole camera set up at 3 o'clock at night? This has never been a thing. And then we have a fire starting over here that no one knows. We all put it out. And we got people ready to make statements. Why is this a thing? I'm not gonna say we got to question everything.
I know question everything. I'll just tell you that a woman came down to the co-op that had flown in from the UK to interview what was happening. It's just such a movement that the media is like flocking in from everywhere.
Not at 3 a.m. They've been doing this.
No. I'm saying that there's media down there. There's media everywhere. They're here now.
Where are they at? They're not down there. We just came from there.
No, they're down there. I'm telling you. You guys have been down there?
Yeah, it was just. You said, have I been down there? What the fuck are you talking about? She said, right? I'm the one taking the whole bullet for you guys. I'm the terrorist warlord. Anyways, you said what? They waited till I was.
Oh yeah, no.
About bro, like how all this shit happened and trying to set fire, the people are still lurking, like they're still here, like why are they I don't care, I don't trust them, bro.
Hey, it's freedom of the press, though, bro. We got to.
You said what?
Let's pick a package.
Let's pick a package. Seriously. This is some bullshit. If you ever, this is some straight up sabotage. Wow. Yo, I have personal optics on certain people. I'm like, I see some things that I already been seeing, and now I'm like,
there's some clear sabotage. There's people walking through here that
know
they're not here for this cause.
No.
There are people walking through here knowing they're not here for this cause.
What would you recommend? Let's pick a package right now. Yeah, I said let's go low touch and a high touch.
That's weird.
I was actually gonna suggest like giving media training, but if you guys want to do that,
oh no. And the angles too.
He wasn't on the tripod when it went off,
His kids have actually been through my internship program. Like so he's like I want to do this for you. Da da da.
Added me on LinkedIn. I have 6 first connections.
Yeah, he's actual dude.
Really good.
okay. Well, the only things that I would suggest for you, bro, were you need to condense your message when you talk sometimes.
Sure.
And the second thing is you probably should you probably should do some media training and rehearsals before you do interviews having such a large audience.
Yeah.
But
like you're saying what we want to be saying.
What I was telling Sarah
not
is,
going
bro,
on tangents.
I could you could save money if you want to, because I can help you with that.
That's what I was thinking. Let's get that in your hand. Because right now we have the leverage that all the media wants to speak to us. It's just making that
Here's the one thing
connection.
though. The one thing that we can't replicate, I want his contacts. I want his contacts.
That's why if we can do this internally, and he already said he
has these
get these contacts to make the reach.
He said he used to suggest these outlets.
I know, but on the phone call, we had a half-an-hour phone call.
Oh, he knows these. Some of these were here today.
Some of them, yes. Some of the we had 2 New York Times people be like, "Raz, I just want to introduce myself."
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, it's somewhere we could do it ourselves for surely.
I'm not saying, and yeah,
bro, we have to have good ass security tonight, bro.
You see what I'm talking about?
I'm not going home. This is why I'm not going home.
Oh yeah, yeah, doing all that. The fear mongers.
Talking about like I'm not gonna show my face right now, but I will in the future.
It's weird as shit, bro.
It is weird too. You're right. Yeah.
Somebody is working on the inside.
They don't want to see what this could be, bro. That's all it is.
Somebody's being paid.
Hey, you guys, I would say
We need to re-up on some fire extinguishers. I got a bunch. I got like 20 fire extinguishers somewhere. I gotta find them.
Need to hang out at each
All right.
I would stay, you guys, but I gotta be up for the
No, please get out of here. Go get your rest.
If it is a money game, it's not
Yeah.
gonna make us waste money.
Huh? Yeah.
Gus.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna bother you again. I know you're tired. But you guys are with CNN?
No, we're with ABC.
Oh, okay, got you. So, are you guys gonna be taping more right now or doing?
So we're here for Good Morning America.
Okay.
So that starts at 7 a.m. Eastern.
Gotcha.
So we go at 4 a.m.
Okay.
So we'll do a shot here at 4 a.m.
Gotcha.
And then we will hang out for a while.
Got you. Okay. Do you recognize me at all or no?
No.
Okay. So, yesterday, Fox News, NBC, a bunch of other people called me the terrorist warlord of CHAZ. And that was the first time I learned what CHAZ meant. But, so the media has been going crazy on me like that. I was curious if you guys might want to say a narrative that doesn't say that, because right now I have a bunch of people coming at me crazy.
Fire starts. Who knows how it's going to go? And I'm here, I'm here documenting what's going on. So I got to shoot them, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No, definitely. You have to document it. Journalist.
Do you know who Sarah Salaberrios is?
I think that's that lady over there, honestly. Where was this at?
Oh, they were just.
What are they saying about it?
They were saying that Sarah was with Raz Group.
No.
All right, I just want to confirm.
Our Sarah, but that's Sarah Bell.
Yeah, but this is Sarah Salisbury. I'm not sure if I can pull up her. That chick. I can't zoom in. That's just her profile picture.
Oh yeah, that is her. No, she's not with us though. But that's that lady over there.
For sure. Let me just clear that up. I don't want false information.
Yeah, just say no, but we know of her though.
I went over to put it out. I had to give this to Odie, and I went out there with the cone, and then come my fucking leg on fire because of gas. It didn't it wasn't actually on fire. It was just because there's gas right there.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
All right, but
They're trying to set it.
so you see how they're trying to set up. But so I said, hey, do you know what happened? You see what happened? And then he diverted because they don't want to. They want to keep showing that I'm a terrorist warlord. They don't want to. They don't want to clear that up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, right? Yeah.
Got all the people together. It's an old bonfire time.
Yeah, it's a mess. What? He did
The
this?
cop, he looked out the window. He was like, "Is everything good?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay."
Yeah. No, I get all that.
I'm just saying, yes, you're right. That shouldn't have happened.
Okay.
And how can you make this not happen?
Shout out to that girl. And then I'm saying this should not happen because, okay, you have to look.
I have to figure so I know.
From no matter what angle the fucking way they came from, bro, there's enough streets you have to cross. You have to.
They said someone in a bright lime green color.
They said a lot of things. I doubt it would be. It would probably be more like something where it went all black.
Like it started small, you know what I mean? Can you tell if it was accelerated? Like, is there before the fire extinguisher? Was there an accelerator?
Oh, are you good? No.
All we need to do is one mask. So am I getting a mask?
Oh, wait, I thought your dad was
No.
What you say?
totally sad. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, like, your daddy dad.
We have all our stuff. Perfect. Yeah, I just need to grab one mask because you guys are like, I don't want a mask yet. Hey there. Yeah,
Yeah.
By the way, do you have masks in here? Do you know of?
I'm not sure, but I think that. Let me see.
Do you need here? I'm gonna take some of these things for the people in the field. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
No, it's fine. It's for everybody.
So, yeah, exactly. Let's take some of these bagels because this got getting used. Bagels is not getting used tonight.
Yeah, just get them to people that whoever needs it. Yeah.
It's in the field. That's what I'm saying. We got
Exactly.
Yeah, it's in the field right now.
Most definitely.
Do you guys have masks? Yeah, water.
Lots of waters.
Can you help me out? We're gonna
I can be a fantasy. She's saying I'm just a friend.
What's next?
I was checking all this stuff. Yeah, this stuff is weird as shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. Scoggins. Yes, lookouts. This is very true. We had a bunch of that, but then people want to call us a terrorist organization.
Hey man, I've been watching. Like,
Yeah.
I got kids, so I haven't been able to be down here.
Yeah.
And like 100% you're doing the right thing.
I appreciate it. Appreciate
Like,
it.
I appreciate the shit out of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, goddamn, man. Like,
Yeah, it's
all
been
this
crazy.
bullshit is bullshit.
Thank
You're
you.
doing the right thing.
Thank you. That means a lot, especially in this time. So I appreciate it.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've never. This is a first. I thought I'd been through almost everything. But no, this is craziness.
Like, I lived on the hill
Yeah.
for 30 fucking years.
Oh, nice.
Now I live in the CD.
Yep.
I just moved there.
Yeah, that lets you know how crazy this whole thing is.
And like, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like,
I know. After I like sat and digested it for a second, I was like, then I called my mom just to be like, hey mom, I'm alive, you good? And then my mom was like, chill. I was like, so how you feel about everything? She's like, I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. You're out here. Like, I was like, cool, I'm good. But that's mom good? Cool. And I just had to start laughing. I just had to die laughing. Yeah, no. Oh, no.
I meant it like, have you heard what they're saying?
You have to understand, when I talk like that, or if I'm like, what are you talking, if I say out loud, it's not, I'm not upset, like, it's not anything like that.
Yeah, I know you're not upset. I am saying that I didn't mean to, that's not how I meant to say it. I know you've been down there. I meant to say, have you heard what they're saying? Because there's some rumor going around, whatever, that because when the police came in, that there's some sort of higher up connection between the fire chief, I think it's you, and like there's something going, like all the whether it's conspiracies or this or that, and so then because people are really worried, like they want to know what's gonna happen. Are they gonna come in and take it? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
I don't think anybody here
No
knows.
one knows what the hell's gonna happen.
There's this theory though that there's like this backdoor negotiations going between something and other, and that's what I meant by like, have you heard what they're saying?
No.
I don't know what's going on either.
No, I've been here 24/7. I was here when it was only 12 people out here, and there's a couple people out here, and so I was the person that they're talking to. S-Dot came. It was really weird, honestly. Everybody came this way.
Conversation with the fire chief.
Yeah, you heard that. So S-Dot came, the leader of S-Dot, the leader of SPU, the utilities, the leader, fire chief came out. But he seemed like he's been a good person, because even that time that I snuck my way into that meeting, he gave me his card. He was like, yo, he's like, you look just like my son. He said what they're doing right here is wrong. Like, take my card. And then he's been keeping it like, I knew it, but I was like, let me just see what his how his actions are, and just still be mindful. But he's been like, anytime that there's like an issue, he tries to reach out to us and be like, yo, like this whatever. Hey, I'm trying to. So the SPD is not communicating with me much. They're like not trying to give me anything. So I don't know, but he's been keeping it real 100% because he doesn't want to see any kind of issues anywhere, and he just wants safety. That's pretty much what it is.
Is this what you?
This needs list?
This is what you guys
Ooh, that does look like.
Up to date.
Wait.
Ooh.
Well, whoever makes
He's
it,
already running.
Look, he was watching it burn.
Like all of
That might be it. But
That's what I
yeah,
always
right.
think about people.
Communication.
You should do that.
What?
Communication.
You like seem good at that. You should like appoint yourself that.
Or what?
Communication.
I
like you already did it on your own and you found another
Or
mission.
yeah, even or there's
we've
these
had walkie-talkies donated. Okay, I asked for a basketball hoop as a fucking joke because
And they brought it through.
6 hours later with a basketball hoop.
It's good though.
So what you need, just ask and they will deliver. We have masks, face masks. We have walkie-talkies if you need it. I just don't have time to then get it up here, but anything you ask for, like they're delivering on.
If you want, you can over just like a communication tool.
Yeah.
You know, what's like the least barrier to entry of like, okay, what's easiest for people to use? Okay, how do we set that up in a group?
This guy's getting down over here.
What kind of communications? I don't think everyone should be allowed to post. I think it should be like more of like an outgoing communication versus like ongoing communication. But then maybe there's a secondary thing, like a message board. But then
Yeah, good on you for not letting the imaginary
Well, I was
boogeyman
thinking like there should be a town hall every
Yeah,
night that happens, or like every day there should be a town hall.
That could be cool.
Everybody's welcome to volunteer. And I told them we're not here for them. We are
Yeah,
them.
most definitely. We'll see you around.
But
Be safe.
you're not allowed to give interviews, like at all. I've said you cannot give interviews because this is not one person. Like there's no interviews.
we should find a spokesperson who will do the housekeeping announcement.
Yeah.
Or a couple.
Super general, like super like non-controversial.
It's hard because both the things that you're talking about conflict. You know what I mean? Like it's hard, and that's what we're all finding. Where it's like, damn, we have all these voices talking. You need one voice. Like you need to have everyone coming up and then speaking to this person, so now we can speak and go together as one. But then you also have all this paranoia, and everyone is looking like who's who, what's what. I'm looking at people like, after that, I'm like, yo, what is this?
All come together on housekeeping items such as needs, donations, like the programming. Oh, there's gonna be movie night. Oh, there's gonna be this. Just like general housekeeping, like no controversy, like this.
It's just hard because even that general stuff. Now someone's like, she's the ops. Look what she's trying to do. She's trying to take the lead. She's trying to take the lead. He's trying to take the. No, we know that. We know that.
I mean that if you need that to happen, you can figure it out down there. So we made a master list of security of this, and then we called them mayors, and then there's leads, and then runners. And so basically the goal was that there was mayors for every single thing. We made a list for every single job, security stuff. There's mayors, and then mayors coordinate. And then the mayors, basically there's somebody
I'll make sure to tell everyone it's the CIA.
This is how the barricades work.
Antifa drone.
And then there's a lead running the barricades.
Oh my
and then
goodness.
There's runners that are just, hey, I can sign up for this shift. But
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a good picture on that street for sure.
It's
a video.
We're manning minimum 2 people. Minimum.
Oh, cool.
Are there meetings with
Nice.
No, I'm saying that we started so fast. We didn't even get a chance to
And that's what it is.
Those lines and times and perfect.
Could you email me the footage?
To give it out. And
Yeah.
then we were saying,
Sarah, can you get the? You got the?
a town hall, and then a media announcement at 8. I was telling the media, I was like, we're doing a town hall at 7. Come back at 8, and then they
Please do. Thank you much.
Oh, is it 8 now?
Yeah. He's on it. Appreciate you, man.
So we made the whole, it's a whole poster, but it just never got filled out because we ran
Well,
out
we
of
just
time.
need to, I think the most tricky part of that is just determining who slots into those roles. So that might be an issue. But if we could literally determine like who are the mayors.
Going on, G?
Like,
yeah,
or, you know.
And we kind of already know who the mayors would be. We already know who the mayors of security would be. They've been here. It's basically people that have just been here.
If you could just, like, because I'm working on it, if you could just get me the numbers of those mayors, I could.
We haven't made them yet. It's blank. The sheet's blank.
I know what you're saying, that, like, you know who those would be.
I mean, I think we know, right?
Yeah, for sure. People need to be careful of this fire. They're waiting for a fire to start. I can see it on CNN, like right at 7 live, like this fire is.
That's where, like, on there, I want like community outreach to take all those things to the homes and coordinate how that works or whatnot. What, you know what happened?
Turned up.
Peace, my man. Speak your peace.
What's going on? How goes it? Isn't it funny? Who's that? Is that police? Who's that? Oh no, that's Future Crystal in there.
They've been coming out there late. They let them out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was wondering. Yes. World is watching. That's a mess. There's a bunch of sabotage going on. Oh, yeah.
I saw him through there. See that hole in the door?
The what?
I saw him through that hole in the door. He was
Oh, you saw the officer through the hole in the door?
I was like, everything's good. He was like, okay.
Wow.
I haven't seen Shy around up here.
Probably use my fingernails. They're kind of long right now. Yeah, I left mine in the car, but all else feels my fingernails.
Oh, she got it. She got it?
Nice.
Fuck Donald Trump. That is right. Fuck that motherfucker. Here, check this out. I got one of the pins from the...
Thank you guys for holding it down and helping to clean this up. Do you, we need some other fire extinguishers probably.
Yeah, so we have some people that are going to be bringing some fire extinguishers for donations. We're trying to get some more fire protection and arson protection right up here because this is where this is where the concern for arson is actually at. We have some down at Rancho Bravo too.
Okay, nice.
Quick, though. We have,
yeah, that was very quick.
And
I like that everyone ran too.
And, yeah, we still had people running up even after we put it out. The fire was only up for maybe 30 seconds max.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I was there.
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to stomp stuff out. That was great.
I consider my adrenaline.
Exactly. I think it was a lot less than that. We have it on video, so you can check. No, most definitely. Doing well. Yeah. Just trying to refocus and everything. There's been a lot of mess going around, but
yeah, exactly. It's these hours that we gotta keep watching, make sure.
Exactly.
Keep the movement going. I got a tent set up and everything ready, you know.
No, and that's why I was like, okay, this was the first day where I took more time. I just went away and I was away from here for a while. Came out at these later hours because I know these are the hours that no one wants to be here. So we gotta be mindful.
We have a lot more support out here tonight than we did the
last
couple nights. Not that
seriously.
There hasn't been support, but just people.
So much more though, yeah.
Organization by the day.
It's getting better and better, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to see.
Get back on clean.
Hey, thank you so much. Ooh, dirty stuff.
One person is the tackler, the other people are the five foot. Yeah. I mean, I played rugby. I can take
How many fire extinguishers do you think that we are lacking? How many would be helpful?
one on each side, one on the left.
2 more?
One on each side, maybe. I believe that we used 2
Okay.
So we would be down 2, but I mean, as many as we can have.
The next time I run, I'll get 2 to 10 of them or something.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
We have this bag right here section up there. And then we double bag the trash bag. Definitely. And then take care of that tomorrow. And then just. Can I grab that from you?
Oh, sure.
So SPD probably set that fire seriously though. The way they've been lying on tape, I wouldn't put it past them. They're in there, like they probably did put a controlled fire like that. But who knows? What's going on, brother? Thank you. What's going on is we just put out a fire before got started too much. Just trying to protect the precinct. Well, if people are literally camping out at the precinct to protect the precinct at this point.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Raz, right?
Yeah.
I was just asking my guy here, what's up with the windows being open now?
Well,
they used to be boarded up yesterday.
SPD's in there now.
Oh, they're in there
see,
now?
that's what I was trying to tell people. They've been in here.
Well, I
This is
figured
because
that.
this is 60,000 square feet. There's all kinds of shit underneath. So that's why I'm telling people, yo, like you're not gonna go up in there and like march it and claim it or something like that.
That's
They're
a
in
fucking
there.
trap. I've been
This
telling
is literally
people
just
that
a lobby. So we went in. And I went in. Actually, the fire chief came. He's like, "Okay,
Yeah,
we want to check this out."
I talked to him
He's been
yesterday.
seems like he's a solid
he's a
dude.
cool dude.
He walked us through there. We went in there and saw it, and then he's like, "Oh, this is weird. All the doors are locked. You could just go in the lobby." So he's like looking at me like, this is weird. You know, like
suspect.
he's
suspect as hell.
Yeah.
Talk to him next time. Say, apparently you've been needing fire extinguishers.
I was here yesterday.
I'll hit him up right now, but I was gonna bring some of my own and bring you guys some. So I'll bring a couple. I'll bring at least 2, maybe 10, and then I'm gonna talk to the chief and see what we can get from him too.
I was here yesterday morning when Chief Scruggins came up. And
You guys talked to him about bringing some the other day? Did you?
Area and all of
You
this
talked to the
was
chief?
boarded off. So that was me.
I'll hit him up right now.
Myself and Rooks and Marks.
Okay.
Both talked. All three of us talked to him yesterday morning.
Got you.
So
Okay. Yeah.
that's
No.
why I came back and I was really surprised to see all this open.
Yeah.
I heard something about SPD trying to come back and reclaim the station. I kind of figured they were already in there already because, like I said, trap. Something
Exactly.
Trap,
Like, please be smart. Like, come on.
Duh.
Yeah.
No need to get kettled if we jump into the kettle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what's like. We're all here for the same reasons. Like, just be smart, you know? Come on.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be here. What's going on? How goes it? Which one? Is that Belcher or which one are you looking for?
No, the one that's been looking for me. I'm Slate.
Oh, wait, is she light skinned, fair skinned, black?
She's looking for CNN or something this time.
Yeah, I don't know where she is. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I saw that lady somewhere around here.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. Would you know what that?
So the issue is that she's saying is she one of your people?
No.
Okay. She's saying she's one of your people, and the issue with that is that she's all in our fucking security channels, filling it with questions about where CNN is.
Hey, yeah. So, what did I say? Hey, who did I just say something about last? You know, yeah. Yep, exactly. That was weird.
Yeah, no, I
right when the fire started?
She's an instinct.
Bro, and I've seen her do other things that were super instigating. Like,
She's totally instinct.
we'll talk. We have to. We need to have like a little list of. Yeah, but that's good though. I'm glad that I got that because I was like, well, whoever that is, I'm gonna be she said your name. I'm like, because I heard her say like, so I'm like, I was like, I don't know about that, but that's good. She's acting weird, but I know her. She's my ex. She was my ex from like 10 years ago. No, not that one. He's talking about someone else. No, she's not. Everyone can be an op though.
Apparently everybody wants to be yours.
Man, yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. I need to have better discretion. What? Oh, they're just trying to get in. They're just trying to get into their thing.
They're breaking out. There it is.
I thought this is fine. Are they just trying to get to their building? And that's why CNN's here.
I'm saying Blair. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying there.
Hey, see, and now we have why CNN's here. You see me?
Fuck you, CNN. Fuck you.
That's so funny.
Oh.
So that's why you guys are here. So that's why you guys are set up with lighting. They're just staging it. That's so fucking funny. Hey, so you guys are watching this live. You saw how they just was good, G. They've been set up here with literal lighting and all this stuff, just staging this shit. They had the fire. That didn't work. We didn't let that happen. The fire didn't work, but now the police are coming down and they want to catch it.
That way they have an excuse.
Somebody's.
They've been announced it. They said they announced they were gonna do it at 3. There's a black dude. Hey, how much you want to bet? They lit that fire.
Of course.
They have an excuse to come in and
Of course.
Why are they running? Why are these guys running?
What's good? What's going on?
What's happening? And what? What are they doing?
Huh?
That's the John Brown Club. They're doing a security.
Oh, they're grabbing the stuff? Okay, let me get the strap.
You see where Blair went? I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, don't let any window be broken. Let's get everybody up here. Yeah, everybody up here, especially if you're unarmed. Everybody up here. Still got the visual lit. Hey,
Police are here.
if you're unarmed, get to 12th and Pine. Get up to 12th and Pine. No, we're saying get up to 12th and Pine. The police are coming up that way. We're trying to have all unarmed people just get up there. If you're unarmed, get to 12th and Pine. If you're armed, get to a barricade.
Wait, 12th and Pine?
Yeah, just right there. Just right there. They're still inside. That's what I'm saying. They might just be coming to get inside. It's probably chill. Oh, the cops just left?
Man or ground?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Everyone get towards that. If you got a strap, get to a barricade. Hey, get up the street, y'all, 12th and Pine. Stand our ground. If you got a strap, get to a barricade. You just gotta speak whatever language to them. But the point is that the cops should be on some peaceful shit. Because that's what everybody's been on.
Should be.
So we've been on. So you need to have enough witnesses there to show, oh, hey, we're being peaceful. Come on in.
Exactly.
Do your thing. You guys been coming in and out.
Exactly.
Do your thing. It's my guy. Hey. Ma, come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. We be feeding off each other. You see that shit? He was walking like a regular ass person for hell on me. Oh man. Hold on. See, they're about to try and... But the cops, yeah, it's probably just, they're just trying to get in to get their shit because they're using it like regular. Huh?
I didn't see no cops walking inside the barricade, when I passed the barricade.
Yeah.
The thing though is they left on, there was like 5 cops left on bikes, and then the moment that they got to the outer barricade is when
Hey, Sarah, let's do a sweep around. Oh, you don't have your car keys? Damn, that's not convenient. I'm at the car. Sarah, go ahead. It's not, bro. What's happening?
We stuck right now.
Yeah, but the moment the cops got to that barricade on 12th,
Yeah.
that's when the cops and the SWAT vehicles pulled up.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So we're about to, we'll do a sweep. Hold on.
My thing is, why are they coming back for stuff? Aren't they militant trained? Why didn't y'all leave with everything?
None of it makes much sense. Come on, man. You know how this shit goes.
Especially when that fire happened right when you were walking up the street.
Is Blair in the car? Hey, Sarah, is Blair in the car? was gonna say we could hop in there too. Which one's bigger? All right, let's do it. You said what? I'm about to go do the whole run around with these guys. Yeah, but the word is right there on 12th and Pine coming in there. But that's right where the garage is, so we're trying to get all the unarmed people just over there.
Oh, you want a second?
Oh, just so I can see real quick and everything. I usually like the back so I can feel like a president, but you know. Anybody got room and stuff?
Yo.
We in?
Then, how's your glove compartment looking? Spacious. Good. You hold this. This is a bulletproof backpack, so if you need it, just hold it up.
Should I go that way?
Let's go this way. Take a left turn.
Oh, left?
Yeah, let's go straight to the fire first. Straight to where it's at. Funny. Now my top fans on a lot of my top fans on Facebook are like trolls and been like assholes and shit because they're spending so much time on my dick that now they're top fans. You're a full bitch. It's like I'm not even mad. You can be entertainment. No, keep going. Buckled up. See, safety first.
Safety first, and teamwork.
Right here.
Right here?
No, one more.
Well, they just did a little sweep like that.
Yeah,
everybody rattled up.
Intimidation tactics.
Yep.
They were doing that shit.
Really, let's talk to these guys.
Hi, can we get through, please?
No, we don't need to get through.
Oh, never mind.
Just talk to him. How's it looking over here?
How's it looking down there?
Exquisitely.
Okay,
Somebody tried to sabotage and light a fire down there?
No, yeah, we were there. We helped extinguish it. But what we're saying is,
assessing.
everyone, we were out there and we heard you guys saying that the cops were coming. So we were just checking on this. We got in the car and.
The cops were coming a half an hour late to respond to the fire.
That's what. Gotcha. Exactly. That's what.
that was. I'm like, whatever. Whose streets are streets? Fuck
there
off.
you go.
You saw the camera crew set up there, like as the fire was going on, correct? With all lighting and all this stuff, with LED pallets and all that shit.
We did.
Yeah.
I was not thrilled about that. We are looking into that.
We've located a couple people that were extra weird, and at the same time that I saw this one lady that was extra weird, a bunch of threads started going in about her as well, and she's been extra weird this whole week. So ask around and you kind of see a person that just an antagonist that it was somebody who was saying, yeah. I don't like to say names because I don't like to put jackets on anyone unless I have full proof, but I've been watching her and she's been trying to come around me for
she's annoying.
this whole last almost week and a half or something maybe.
Oh, she got kicked out.
Yeah,
That's why she
so
was mad she got kicked out.
yeah, so just something like that.
Karen got kicked out. Is that what I heard?
We're being mindful. We're watching it.
I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
Come on, hey, well, we appreciate it.
We are vigilant.
Good money.
Appreciate you.
We're coming right back in, just checking around. That's my.
All right. Should I flip?
Might as well just go this way and check the rest of everything.
I'm not familiar with our perimeter.
That's all this stuff is so weird.
They showed up quick, bro.
Not really.
No, half an hour later.
And why are they showing up for a fire?
Yeah, I talked to that co-op lady for half an hour. I'm gonna be the governor of this shit by tomorrow. I have a whole system. What's that? Oh. How's it looking over here? Quiet on the east?
Good money. Appreciate y'all.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's my worst nightmare.
almost want to go and I almost want to get extinguishers right now.
Well, lucky we had one. Like, I wonder if there are more. Oh, and what's her name? Co-op gal said just ask for it and we'll get it if it's fire extinguishers. I'm like, yeah, fire extinguishers.
Oh yeah, because they got some donations and stuff like that.
She was telling crazy stories. Someone flew from the UK to drop off the Daily Mail or something crazy.
Really?
Like, the people are ordering pizza from Florida into here.
That's dope.
Like,
That's crazy.
I hope this lasts forever.
I know I threw it in like $5.
Oh, you want to just okay? Yeah, they're cool. We can see we know this one.
They're good?
Yeah, we can pull up on them. Just pull my side up to it.
Got it.
Yeah, good money. Yeah, we flip around.
Okay.
There, I guess the people that because they're right there close to us, so we see them and everything.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Appreciate you, G.
Yeah, should we go down this way or
Maybe go up one more so we can get one more vantage point on some down streets, maybe. But it doesn't hurt.
Or we can, I mean, if we go this way, we can just look left and right, pretty much.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, at this point, I think we should just go back to where we're at, and not like just go around this way and go back to where we're at, not raise any, issues or suspicions and shit like that anymore. These guys are out there.
your friends again?
Someone just said, "I really hope your black ass is in jail soon."
I've seen some really upsetting things come through.
Very upsetting.
Yeah, I turn off the comments when I watch your wife get dressed.
No, I need to stay on it. Well, initially, the reason I was watching the comments is because people were putting their cash apps and pretending like it was the cash app to donate. And so I blocked all those comments.
People are greasy as shit.
I bet you they came up on a few hundred.
Yeah, a little something.
I did hear someone yell, "Call the fire department." Can I go down this alley?
I'm not sure. Probably.
I can or can't?
You can.
Okay.
So we need more South Park content. This is literally about to be a South Park episode. Straight up.
Maybe Blair will camp with me. I'm gonna make Blair camp to be a fun time.
Hey, if this doesn't become a South Park episode, I'll be more surprised. This is definitely going to be a South Park episode. I'm just curious if they'll have me on there being a fucking terrorist warlord or not.
Absolutely will.
Yo, I hope they contact you so they can get your voice on there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a hot mess. I don't think The Simpsons did this. I don't know.
Everything. Oh my lord.
I haven't seen
that
any
was a
Rastamones
successful
in their
sweep.
episodes.
I've never done a sweep.
You're good, G.
Hey, if you get, that'd be dope.
Oh, there's Blair right here on this.
Oh, she is?
Yep, she just flipped around.
I might be getting out of here.
You said you think you're about to get out of here?
Yeah.
I feel it. Right. Okay, so, and then with that.
I want to do it.
Yeah. Okay, you send it to me, I'll read through it, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, and he's willing to work over the weekend, which is perfect. He's available Friday afternoon through the weekend, so.
Okay.
I'll hop on it.
Most definitely. Sounds good. Be safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Ah, right? Come on now. You good?
Yeah.
What's going on, Ozzy? How you doing? Man, how y'all doing?
This is my first break I've really had.
No, yeah, you've been out here. What time is it right now?
3:49.
Okay, Mom.
What time is it right now? 3? Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was closer to 4 right now. Bend down, even when it's a little bit close to the ground.
I am. I stay awake in
Blair, you better walk back this way when you're done, or what? Blair, you walking back this way when you're done?
Yeah.
Are you heading that way when you're done too afterwards, or when you're done, or no?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about shit. I was just chilling here.
I'll see you in a sec.
I'm about to shoot Blair.
This is a mess. Oh no. Oh my. All right. See, that's that fear mongering shit. Once one person runs this way, everybody starts running. Hey, nice. What kind of paint did they use originally on this? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, there's a special kind of crosswalk paint they use.
So I'm wondering if we can get a hold of that.
It takes really hard. It really takes it really high.
Because we needed to fix the crosswalk over here that got burnt on accident or whatever. I'll talk to the city and see, because what is it? I think it's going to be SDOT or something. Because they've been talking to us in the mornings. So I'll talk to them and see what kind of paint this was. Most definitely.
Saturday, you're going to be busy.
This shit's so crazy. That L is crazy. The B's vibrant, different. The L is like, damn, they went in. Yeah, who did this one? Oh, Perry Paints, okay. Yeah, he does. That nigga does paint. It's dope.
I already promised a friend I'd take his here tomorrow at 1, so I live an hour away from here, so eventually I'm getting $5.
That's dope. Yeah, hey, what's it called? I'm sure Rancho Bravos has been getting way more business now.
Yeah.
That's like most of these businesses will be getting more businesses. Getting more business.
I think that all these people think that we're holding these businesses hostage, yet they're still fucking.
These businesses are, look at, they have no, yeah, I should show you this. All these businesses out here have no boards on their windows. They're open because no one is fucking touching them. No one's doing anything to these people. You know, the businesses are thriving. I can smell Rancho Bravos right now. It's been closed for a minute. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Come on. They're making so much money, they're coming out giving free tacos out to people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. Now I'm hella hungry. Now I want a fucking taco. You haven't? Hey, Taco Chuki's. Yeah, you gotta tap in over there. That's down the street over there. Yep, right there. That's just stuff. I get it. I put the pineapple on top. Just to, yeah. I do it because I don't eat pork right now, so I'll do the little chicken with the up at store. They also have the one. They have one where you do chicken and they do the chicken and the pastor is probably more tender, but they also have one where you do the chicken and beef together, mixed like it's like a taco with chicken and beef, some trippy shit. I tried it. It's actually fire. That's yeah, exactly. Nah, for real.
Yeah, Taco Chuki's, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my joint. Let's get out. What's going on, y'all?
They got your greens out here, man.
Yeah, right, see? Niggas got everything out here, huh? You said what?
Who needs the lube out here?
They got lube out here? Apple pie. I don't know. Batteries. Oh, nice. Wow. People made their own gas masks as a response to police gassing them out. Yeah. Just gotta watch what they're saying and then to the news. That's all it is.
Because they can edit that.
Oh, getting in their faces or getting on the camera? Oh, like fuck you guys? Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. You just have to be mindful of when people actually do talk to news, make sure they're not going on there and trying to say some shit that's not us. Because, like, that's what's happening. It's these little plants of people that are coming, like, you know, plants are coming in.
I saw this one dude that you did an interview. He walked up on you and he's like, "Oh, I'm a news crew."
What's going on, buddy? You said what, bro? You gonna take this? Hey, take this camera real quick. Let's just have a conversation.
I can't tell.
If you're not standing a post, get in front of the precinct.
And mask on too. Oh, they got the lights out. They got the lights out.
Who?
Oh yeah. They're getting ready for a show.
Raz? Raz. The news just turned on their LED lights, so something might be happening by the precinct. Did you want me to hold it? Are you okay?
The cops?
Not that one. It shouldn't be.
Nah, it's a Sprinter.
Yeah, that BMO one.
Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay, some shit's about to go down right now, so if you're tuned in. The news just turned their lights on. It's crazy. What's going on, bro? Crazy. The news telegraphs what's going on.
Black man, we see you. We see you, black man.
I appreciate you, brother.
We see you.
Appreciate you.
Standing you out here with the stick, we see you.
Appreciate you, brother.
We gonna educate, we gonna love, we gonna rectify shit, we gonna get shit sorted out.
Come on. Appreciate you, brother.
We gonna take care of this shit. We gonna take care of all of us. We all need a re-education.
Already.
We all need a re-education. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make them see this. Make them see this shit on TV.
That's right. See my face.
Let's be quiet and respect. Let's be quiet and respectful, y'all.
Not tomorrow now.
Do this our way.
We all got kids. We're going in and play right now.
Hey, y'all. So when we do this in 5 minutes, let's be silent. Let's be like this. Let's not shout out anything because they're trying to make us look crazy. They're trying to make all of us look crazy. They're trying to make it look like just be like this in solidarity, silence, all that. It's gonna be way more powerful. Right here. Bro, good job how you're doing that.
No problem.
We're gonna make sure we're being silent while they do
Where's
this
the
next one.
media, bro? I'm gonna fucking make sure they know we're silent, bro.
Yeah, most Lord.
Oh God.
Switch it up. Okay. Oh. We slow it down a bit. Okay, take it back. Take it back. Hey.
He said, let me get that mic again.
We're good.
Come on, baby. Yo, revolution will not be televised.
Hey, he says mob.
Nigga, my family's dying in these streets.
That's true.
Talk about what ABC, NBC, CBS. Get the fuck about that, man. Come on. This is real. This is real. This is real.
It's very real.
This is real. This is real life.
Every day. Every day. Every day.
Trying to give a shot. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Come on.
Come on, man. Every day.
Oh my God, that guy.
All right, we need that.
Thank you. I appreciate you organizing people and getting them to be quiet and be a unit. It's good to be it's important for us in one group.
Exactly.
One mission, one goal.
They're trying to divide us up. We heard some kind of rumor that some other group is down here and the Black Lives Matter is up here and won't go down there. And I'm like, yo, that's not even a thing. We're all out here the same. That's not even a thing. But those things are being spread out here. So this is like, we got to keep that unity.
This guy's fired up.
Yeah, he is. He is.
But he lost a family member, so I mean, I'd be fucking fired up too.
Yeah. So we try to redirect. Thank you for that too.
You understand what I'm saying?
Black Lives Matter!
I don't care about this.
Black Lives Matter!
People dying. My family. My
Trying to have him do that shit in the background?
Yeah.
for sure.
Just on some like, because right now the news narrative is so greasy right now, you know, so it's like,
That's why we're doing it. We gotta control the narrative, man. Like, we have to control the narrative. We have to control the flow of media.
That's how we get the white people that ain't came out their house the last few months to see what's really going on.
Exactly.
Change this, man. Keep it moving. Man, I'm tired of burying my homies. I'm tired of burying my family. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired of these cats out here for a story. Trying to get paid.
Mexican, man, I've been fucking with my Mexicans forever. That's family. They try to say Mexicans fucking with you, Raz. So we know that though. Been fucking with you. Oh wait.
Step back! Step back!
Hey, we don't want this on the.